the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast.
There I go. I hit it. Wi-Fi Direct. Pair of devices. Okay, now I get to hit. Oh, Jesus.
What happened?
Well, it's all meaningless to me. It says here, TV, NORZAT, touch to connect direct.
Jesus, why? Tell me why? Jesus, why?
I don't know.
me why?
I don't know any of this.
Direct 98 HP NV5000 series. Maybe that's you. How about Direct C2 HP DeskJet 2600 series?
That's a
Find
printer.
a way to fix it.
And
Find a way to fix it.
and Urbana's Fire TV stick.
That's all the stuff. That's all the Wi-Fi stuff you have in your house.
Goodbye.
Doesn't help us, does it?
Goodbye.
Oh, man.
This is the new Not Normal.
Johnny, I love you.
Marijuana is a good thing. Smoke some every single day. Marijuana is a good thing. Makes your stutters go away. Marijuana is a good thing. Smoke some when you can. Yes, make some marijuana part of your breakfast plan.
It's all going to pot, whether we like it or not. Best I can tell, the world's gone to hell and they're all gonna miss it a lot.
That's right.
Oh, the whiskey in Lynchburg, Tennessee just couldn't hit the spot. Got $100 bill, you can keep your pills, friend. It's all going to pot. I got $100 bill, you can keep your pills, friend, 'cause it's all going to pot.
It's all going to pot,
I just want a job.
Right, I get it. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, live around the world. What up, people of Earth? A few minutes, we got a guy calling in. Old friend of the show. I think you're going to like him. If you haven't met him before, he's perfect for the times we are in right now. Oh, I'm sorry. My name is John Francis Brandmeier. Any of you call me Francis, I'll kill you. Anyway, that's me, Johnny B, Jonathan Brandmeier, the showcast everywhere in the air, brandmeiershow.com. And at this very moment, you can dial in anytime you want, 833-5JB-SHOW. We won't take the calls right now. We're talking. Stand by. This guy said this email is brandmeiershow@gmail.com. Oh, that's Buzz Kilman, is it? Wait, Buzz, are you at your house?
Yes, I am.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking to myself, no, where would you be?
I just cleaned it up, too.
Oh, you did? What do you mean?
I do my chores and I get up, I make my bed,
I do my chores.
I do the dishes, I feed the cats. Wow. And I vacuum the rug.
I just want a job.
Okay, now hold on a minute. So this is exactly, do you write this down or is it automatically ingrained in your brain?
It's automatic. One thing happens after the other, and when I'm finished with my chores, I'm ready for the day.
You know what? They say that's the way to do it. You get up and you follow the same pattern. I don't think that's why the quarantine really never really bugged me, because I kind of live the same life as I'm living right now.
Exactly.
That's
me
it.
Too.
Right?
Me too.
That didn't really seem to bother me.
I just missed going out on Saturday night and drinking tequila at a Mexican restaurant.
Right.
That's what I miss.
Well, you can go out now, I guess.
There's the restaurants aren't, nothing's open after 9 o'clock. I don't eat before 9 o'clock.
Well, it doesn't make any sense. Why don't you eat before 9 o'clock? I don't eat after 9 o'clock.
Well, I'm on a different schedule. I do intermittent fasting. I don't eat.
Well, so do I. What's your intermittent fasting period?
Well, I have my lunch somewhere after 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
I have that's the first meal of my
so there's
day.
a couple of ways to intermittent fast. You do the 12-8, whatever that is, or the 12, whatever that is, right? You can eat from noon to 8, and then don't eat from 8 until noon again. That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's not it. There's a million different ways to work it.
Your way is cheating.
It's just, I mean, it's whatever works for you. I mean, I get up and I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I never think about it.
And then I eat something.
Yeah.
And then usually I'll take a nap. I'll do some workout. And around 9 o'clock, I get hungry again.
Are you guys all writing Buzz's schedule down? Jimmy Mack, at your house, you writing
It's 2
this
o'clock
down?
and 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's not a tough schedule.
2 o'clock. Okay, so let me see if I'm clear. It's 2 o'clock. Wait, Jimmy Mack, you at your house?
Yes.
Let me hear you talking.
Hey there, how are you?
It does work. All right, still working. That's good news.
Yeah.
Thanks to Billy Malone, we appreciate it. But we really need him to come here and get a tune-up in this place. I got to tell you, I think it's falling apart. But anyway, so Buzz, you eat at that time too. It seems that's
2
not
and
in
9. And it floats. I mean, depending on what I'm doing. Maybe it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Maybe it's 3.
I don't know. I think just 12 and 8 is whatever that is simpler. Eat at noon to 8 and then stop and go eat at noon again.
The simplest thing is to eat when you're hungry.
Oh, okay. Why didn't I think about that?
You need to hear the history to see the future. The Brandmeier Archive.
Right.
Good morning.
All right, this is a request from a guy who wanted to hear the misinformation line, and I actually forgot what the misinformation line was, but I remember it now, and I got to tell you something. If we can find a way to duplicate it, it would be unbelievable, because what the misinformation line was, I'm sorry, dude, I don't have your name here, but then again, I'm told, don't read people's last names. They'll get mad. So, I don't. If I
Then they have to take responsibility for what they said.
Was that you on the Brandmeier thing? No, I didn't write it. He just read it. I don't know where he got my name from. But no, it's no big deal. But the misinformation line is pretty cool, because what it was the number we had at the time, I don't know what it was, 800 showgram or whatever it was. For some reason, it was one number off a customer service line. And they would say in the other room, whoever it was, I think his name was Nipsey. He's a great little crazy producer. Nipsey would just go like this. He goes, customer service line. Let's ring. Because we could see, he would pick it up and they would go, customer service. Yeah, I'm calling about the gas company. And then I would take them as the customer service rep. That is what the misinformation line was. So they always thought when they called, they were calling the customer service line. And once we found out that was happening, it was unbelievable. So, dude, I'm glad you reminded me of this. This is an example of the misinformation line.
We have people dialing the misinformation line, people who have dialed a customer service number, and they are getting the wrong number. Customer service.
Yes, phone number, please.
Hold on.
Hello?
Yes.
What do you want?
Phone number.
Don't answer dumb questions.
Have a good day.
Baloney.
Customer service.
Do you have a listing?
Where are you calling from?
San Francisco.
You like that Tony Bennett song?
Not really.
It's a good, catchy tune if you're in San Francisco and you're in love. Are you in love?
Oh, sure. How about you?
I'm falling in love with you, to tell you the truth, sir.
Okay.
I'd like to dedicate this one to you, calling from San Francisco on our customer service line today. I left my heart in San Francisco.
I need to get a phone number. Am I going to get an operator?
This is an operator. Little cable car. Can I just finish this a bit?
No, let's get moving on.
My heart.
I've been quite tolerant about this, and I need a phone number.
What do you want?
When do I get an operator?
You pester me.
Aunt Marcia's the worst customer service rep you could ever get a hold of.
Don't act so dumb.
Misinformation line. Sometimes we throw in my Aunt Marcia. That is actually my Aunt Marcia, if you people new to the show. And they would just call up. I got to find out. Right now, our live number is 833-5JB-SHOW. Let's see. That's 833-552-7469.
Very good.
Okay, now, thank you, Buzz. So with all the hackers out there, wouldn't they be able to think of a way to find a customer service line and direct them to me? Because that's just pure fun. Listen to this one. This one just turned... Okay, so remember, I never know what I'm picking up. The phone rings. They tell me it's customer service line. I pick it up.
Customer service.
Yes, I need to cancel an appointment. I'm in Marathon, Florida.
Oh, man, that must be living the high life, right?
Well, I'm a war veteran with no legs, sir, so, I mean, it's actually not the greatest life. I have an appointment today to have a little bit of treatment done. I have I've acquired cancer in the last few years. I'm sitting in my living room looking out my front room window, and it's a beautiful day.
Isn't that a little bit more positive than you were just a moment ago?
Don't yank my crank, mister.
Yikes. I think I'd be a good customer service representative.
Well, you're a funny one.
No, I don't have to be. You just have to be helpful and kind. And I was trying to turn that. I mean, that guy turned on me. Hey, how's it going? Customer service. Yeah, I don't have any legs. I'm this. I'm that. I'm like,
cancer.
oh, and I got cancer. Right. And he throws that in for the mix. And then one time there was a lady. And by the way, when we actually start playing the archives, we will play the whole thing. But the setups of them, like this lady, I was telling her that I'm a stand-up comic in L.A., and I was trying to work my routine on her, and she just really, at the end of it, she just said, okay.
I need to call Reader's Digest.
Could I try one more on you?
No, you cannot. You can give me the number of Reader's Digest.
Hold on. Let me just give you one more. If lawyers are disbarred and clergymen are defrocked, doesn't it follow that electricians can be delighted, musicians can be denoted, cowboys can be deranged,
and you can be fired.
She's easy to work with.
Yeah, that's right. Think about it. Just think about it. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh, my God. That is craziness. Oh, wow.
Think about it.
You think about it. I would love to be able to do that again. Wait, what is this one here? Hold on a second.
We have people dialing the misinformation line.
Did I do that one already?
Dialed a customer service number, and they are getting the wrong number. Customer service.
Yes, phone number, please.
Hold on.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, I did that one already, right? That was
I
Aunt
think so.
I think that was Aunt Marcia. What's this one here? Hold on. Oh, I love the misinformation line, man. I'm waiting for a red light to light up. Do you remember? Let me just play the cut for you. Leon from Leon's Hair Affair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still around. Okay.
He's still around?
Yep. I called him over the week. Couldn't find him. Finally found him. Oh, okay. If you remember Leon from Leon's Hair Affair in South Central L.A., what is his slogan at his hair salon?
Oh.
Come on.
I can almost hear it.
Come on.
I cannot hear it. I can't. No, I don't. No, I can't. I can't remember.
I'm going to wait until you find it in your brain. Come on.
No,
if your hair ain't becoming to you,
you should be coming to us.
If your hair is not becoming to you, then you should be coming to us.
That is correct. That is correct.
And he's still, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I met him. I met him because I want to get his take kind of on what's been going on here in this crazy-ass world we live in. And I met him because of the Rodney King riots.
Right.
When I was in Los Angeles, in Los Angeles, and I was at a horse track. That's a whole other story. I don't know if Leon even knows it. And the Rodney King riots broke out. Okay? And I remember going back to my hotel room, and then I remember seeing like a few days later, whatever it was, what it was after Clinton came to Los Angeles, South Compton to visit, the front page of the Los Angeles Times had a picture of Clinton, in his, limousine driving down the road, in South Compton making the, perfunctual, hey, how's it going? I hear and I care about you. And behind the limousine, there was a billboard right in the front shot, and it said, if your hair ain't becoming to you,
If your hair is not becoming to you, then you should be coming to us.
Right. And I thought, by the way, the best part about it was it had the phone number on it. And the phone number was on the front page of the L.A. Times, and I called the number, which I'm going to call his number now. He's not calling. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Hey, Leon.
Yeah, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, Leon, there he is. Leon from Leon's Hair Affair. What happened in Leon? Is Leon up in the house? Yeah.
Hey, man, Leon is in the house. There's shit going on outside.
That's
man.
right. Wait a minute, Leon. First of all, what you just said is another slogan. Leon's in the house, but there's shit going on outside. Right?
That's right. That's
okay.
right.
Listen, Leon, I need you to do me a favor like I always ask you. Get right in the phone. If you're on a speakerphone, don't use a speakerphone. Okay?
Okay.
Get right in it and speak up. Buzz Kilman, you remember Leon right there.
Absolutely.
Right.
Hi, Leon.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? What's happening? How you been doing?
How you been doing? There's shit going on outside. Leon's, by the way, people are thinking about getting a haircut. Leon, I want to make sure I'm clear on one thing. I want to get into where you've been and what's up. You are still... Hold on, brother. Get in the phone. Dude, get in the phone.
See what's happening is I don't go to the shop unless I have a customer. I don't have a shop anymore. I close my shop. I work out another shop. And if somebody wants their hair done, they give me a call. And I get in my car and go do their hair, and then I come back home. I stay inside. I don't go outside. There's too much stuff going on outside.
Okay, now wait a second. That's an interesting point. You had a place at South Central in Broadway. That's Compton, right? Is that Compton?
No, that's L.A. That's at 61st and Broadway.
Okay, that's where your place was. So when did you decide to get out? And so people who don't know, Leon is very, very famous. He did not leave. He wouldn't leave the neighborhood no matter how crazy it got, how rioted it got, how looted it got. He wouldn't leave the neighborhood. Is that correct, Leon?
Correct. You're correct. The reason I left because the owner, he never would fix anything. He was always going up on the rent. And when it rained, it was just rain in the shop. I had to work in a different, he kept going up on the rent. So I just moved and gave him the place.
Isn't that weird that of all the stuff going on around the world and all the things you've survived in South Central L.A., you left because the rain was leaking through your salon?
And the rent went up.
And the rent went up.
When it would rain, it would merely rain so bad and leak in the shop, so I had to work at the station near the door. It would be a flood when I would go open the shop up.
That is unbelievable. Hey, by the way, another slogan, rain came down, the rent went up. Yeah, I'm Leon.
There you go. There you go. The rain came down, the rent went up.
That's right.
Leon moved.
But it sounds better coming out of your mouth. So give me that line, too, because I'm going to keep adding to slogans. We've added to Leon's slogans over the years. Leon cheers will bring tears to your ears. What? Wait a minute. That doesn't even make sense. Leon's Hair Affair. Leon's Hair Affair, when you absolutely, positively have to look like a pimp overnight. By the way, now, so anyway, let me get this fact. So I really want to catch up with you. I know people who remember you. They love you, Leon, from Leon's Hair Affair. And you do know how I found you, right? You remember from the L.A. Times, the front page, Clinton and all that stuff, right?
Yes. I know. See, you did a lot for me. You sent me to Dublin, and you did, you were great. You exposed me to stuff I never would have been able to do. You were really nice, so it's no way I can forget you, because you were really nice. You're not prejudiced about skin color. You really pushed me up to the top as far as you could.
I don't even understand the word prejudice. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Never did. So to me, you just were a dude.
Did you send him to?
Yeah. We had Leon would just be like, I just loved Leon. Not only that, Leon, we went, we had dinner, I really enjoyed Leon. And I think the staff loved Leon. Leon was just great because he's a real guy. And I got to tell you something. He tells it like it is. And
you know what? Your whole staff, everybody I've ever met that was connected to you was really nice. So that's why when people be marching and everybody's not perfect, but I always got a lot of respect from all your people you had working for you, and especially from you. And you sent me places I never would have been able to go.
Well, that's nice.
You know what I mean? And you just always showed color didn't matter to you. You just pushed me as far as
Wait a minute. You're black?
No, I'm white.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We don't just cut hair. We cut everything living on your head. Leon's Hair Affair. Wait a minute. That's another one. These guys.
Hey, look. Remember when you sent your brother over there to get a haircut. Remember that?
Okay, now let me explain. Let me explain this one, ladies. This may be, people say to me, "When did you laugh the hardest?" One was when Jimmy Budweiser, the former producer, was in a barrel and a cattle pushed him around. That was number one. That made me laugh so hard. But Jimmy, my brother Jimmy, was here's the weird sidebar story to this, Leanne. You visited my studios in L.A., right, at Joan Rivers' whole complex?
Yes.
When Joan Rivers got fired at Fox, KLSX and CBS Radio made me a deal. They gave me her stage, her dressing rooms, her office space, and it was so humongous, we didn't even know what to do with it. There's only 4 of us. It was me, Gino Giovannutti, and then my brother comes. Jimmy's living there, and Jimmy comes. All my brothers were in L.A., and Jimmy comes and he goes, "Hey, mind if I put my office in here?" And I go, "No, go ahead." I said, Jimmy put his entire office in the back room. He had an office. No one at KCBS knew. Nobody had any idea at Infinity Radio. Nobody. My family's working out of there. The band would come in there and practice in a giant, on the stage of Fox Studios. And anyway, so the point is that Jimmy was there and Leon was always on the show with us. And I said, and Leon's thing was, Leon, explain that you only cut women's hair and tell us why. And then we'll talk about Jimmy. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, man. Jimmy was just...
No. I want you to explain. You had a theory that you would not, unless I was wrong in remembering it, you had a theory, Leon, that you would not there at South Central at Broadway in Los Angeles, in the heart of the zone, man, like that was the zone. You would not cut men's hair. Is that correct?
Right. You're correct. I didn't cut men's hair, because men, they don't pay enough, and so I cut women's hair. Matter of fact, I didn't do nothing to men. I didn't cut their hair, and men weren't really allowed in my shop, but they would come and drop their wives or their girlfriends off, and I would do their hair. But I didn't, I wasn't a barber. So I just only cut women hair because that's where you make the most money.
Well, okay, that was it.
Women going to get their hair done and get it cut, no matter what.
All right, that makes sense. So you would only cut it with the women, and at one point, though, you did almost cut Michael Jackson's hair.
Yeah, Michael Jackson had an appointment. He used to come over to a restaurant called Murray's Cafe. And I was going to cut his hair because a friend of mine, he was his bodyguard. And but he never did make it over because this bodyguard, he was, I don't know. I told him, I said, man, turn me on to Michael. But he said, Michael, he hires people to cut his hair wherever he's appearing. He don't have a traveling hairstylist because, I want to travel with him and keep his hair up, But you know how that goes.
Well, come on, Leon. You didn't really expect to be able to talk to the bodyguard so he could get you to travel with Michael Jackson and keep his hair up.
Well, you know what? Michael Jackson used to come over to Murray's Cafe, and it wasn't too far from my shop. So that's why I met him over there. So I said, man, why don't you talk to him and I could travel and keep his hair. But he was a type, man. He didn't want to see me bloom. See, everybody knew me on Broadway, and he didn't want to see me go no further. So it was okay.
So what are you saying? There was a lot of jealousy in the black community. If Leon began to rise up and get the attention, there he was in the L.A. Times behind Clinton with a giant billboard. That's the best advertising you ever had in your life. Then people, they would say, well, why are you getting too big for your britches? Or what do you mean they wouldn't want to see you? Why? Right. I don't understand that.
Johnny, see, let me tell you, it's a lot of jealousy in our own in the color community. If you rise above some of them, they're very jealous. See, but me, Johnny, I'm from the South. I've always worked. I work hard, and I get nice things, and I do things. And see, when I work for rich white people, and they paid me really good. See, and I bought nice things. And when you do that, people get jealous because they sit around and they do different things to try to make money. They pimp, they sell drugs. You know what I mean? So whatever. But I never did do that stuff. I never been arrested. I don't have no kind of police record and everything. So see, people are jealous when you get nice things, Johnny. Yeah, I mean, you know.
By the way, though, you did. I remember this. Tell me if I'm wrong on this one. You had a really cool car, but you were afraid to take it out anywhere in South Central.
Johnny, I had a Rolls Royce, a 1960 Rolls Royce.
Yes. Hey, Leon, do you remember we said, hey, Leon, meet us at Paradise Cove. We're going to have drinks and or something like that. Remember that? It was me, you, Kent Falls. Let's go to, and Leon, we thought this Leon, poor little Leon, working at the hair salon. He rolls up in this, is it yellow? Was it yellow?
Yeah, I don't know what color. I know it was silver and gray. It was gray, silver and gray. Yeah, it was gray. Johnny, I had a 1960 Rolls Royce, and people just couldn't understand how I get a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, it was weird. And Leon's like, I can drive it over here, but I can't drive it in South Central. That's pretty weird.
See, you know, when you work, and you know what? I got it from a white guy. He said, Leon, I'm gonna sell you this car for $6,000. He sold me a 1960 Rolls Royce silver car for $6,000. I worked hard. I had it upholstered. I had it painted and everything. Got it really nice. And people were just, a lot of people, they were just jealous. And when they would come to my shop, a Rolls Royce in the back on Broadway, and they said, man, Leon, it was just jealousy.
Yeah. They probably thought you were into something illicit.
And let me tell you, they sent a detective down. I did a detective's hair for about 3 weeks.
Wait, a man or a woman? A man or a woman detective's hair?
No, a woman. They sent her down from 77th Street for me to do her. I did her hair for about a month.
Yeah.
And she said, well, I got to tell you this. She said, I won't be coming back to you. I said, why? She said, because they sent me down here to see what you was doing. They thought you were selling drugs.
See, that right there, prejudice right there. Black man has a Rolls Royce. He's got a nice hair salon. He worked his whole life, worked his ass off to do what he did. Next thing you know, boom, the detective comes and gets the haircut just so they can find out what you're up to. And you know what you're up to? You're up to nothing except being Leon.
She told me, she said, well, I won't be coming back. She said, but I'm glad to report to 77th Street Police Station that all you do is work. Johnny, I went to work at 5 in the morning doing hair. Right. I worked all day. She said, I'm glad to go back and tell them that this man works.
Yep.
He don't do nothing wrong. He works.
Yep. And then I remember you said, didn't you say to that detective, if a sense of style is what you're lacking, get a fresh new look for that next carjacking.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Come on, sing with me, Leon. Yeah, California. Yeah. Hey, Leon. So anyway, now we know that he would only do women's hair. And then, so Jimmy's down the hallway from me. And I say, can I send, my brother Jimmy had the craziest long hair. I said, Leon, do me a favor. Can you just cut my brother Jimmy's hair? Okay.
And
now,
Jimmy came, and let me tell you, Jimmy came in there with a long leather coat on, sharp his hair. He sit in the chair, and I just clipped the end of his hair. I said, Jimmy, I'm not going to cut your hair real bad. I said, because Johnny probably waited to see me. He want me to cut it off, you know.
No.
But I just cut his hair a little bit. And you know, Jimmy was really nice.
Wait a minute, Leon. Your memory is not right, because he came back, and his hair looked like James Brown was ready to go on stage. That's what he looked like to me. You put it up in some kind of bouffant, and to this day, I go, everybody now takes pictures of their, hey, look at this, I'm having an omelet. Do you like this picture? Too much oversharing, I don't care. But that's the picture I should have had. That's the one. Yeah. Leon, you cut it like a bouffant.
Yeah, but you know what? He didn't care. He was really nice. I don't remember really how I cut it, really. But I cut it, and he seemed like he was very satisfied with it. I don't know.
Just to say, you don't know shit, he said. Just a second. I know he'll never pick up his phone. Nobody in our family picks up the phone. But I want to just see. Wait. I want to just see Jimmy. Hey, Mac, do you have Jimmy's text?
Yes.
Can you text him and tell him to call? Give him the hotline number.
On it.
Tell him Leon wants to talk to me. He won't just talk to me. Okay. Yeah. But Leon, you don't have that picture, right? But Jimmy walked in, and to answer your question, you said Jimmy didn't say anything. He was so nice. This is exactly right. He did not want to offend you. He didn't even, he was watching it happen, unfolding, and he looked like James Brown.
Jimmy just sit there, and I said, Jimmy, how you want your hair cut? He said, well, you just cut it in the way you want to cut it. So I don't remember how I cut it, but he was really nice. He didn't complain.
Oh man, God, I'd give anything for that picture. Anything for it. He walked in the room and I could not, I was crying, like crying, laughing. Just, I couldn't believe how, and I'm going to say horrible. Yes, it was horrible for him, but for Jamie Brown, it was probably awesome. At Leon's Hair Affair, we always give you more. If there's a riot, don't burn down my store.
But you know what? Now, man, it's so much going on. They got a big march. It's getting ready to start now, and you know, for you, I used to go out and monitor stuff and talk to you about it. But man, it's dangerous now. You can't go out now because they got a march now, man. They're putting together. I mean, I heard the sirens early this morning. Things are really bad. So what I do, I stay inside. I'm 83 years old, but I'm still doing good. I feel good. But I just stay inside and look at it on television.
All right, so you got shoved out of your salon, Leon's Hair Affair in South Central, because the rain came down, the rent went up. Then what about, so it had nothing to do with then the pandemic, is that correct, sir?
Right. See, now I rent a space in another shop. See, so I'm still doing hair, but I only do it when people call me and want their hair done. I go and do their hair.
Yep. I understand that. I understand that, and I think that's great. You're still doing it. That's fantastic. I think that's great.
And I pay a rent of $100 a week. That's what I pay them to rent that space. It's about 4 of us in there.
What is a normal haircut for a lady cost that you do, Leon?
$35.
It seems well. That's
very reasonable.
That's pretty darn reasonable, if you ask me. Oh, man, I'd pay for that picture. All right, and didn't you have a problem? There's a couple of things I wanted to check with you. So you're still cutting hair, but you only go to this shop, and then you check in. But you're saying they are now organizing right now in South Central for another protest today. And don't you think that it's got quieter, though? Don't you think now it is now more of a peaceful protest where they want some justice? What do you...
It is, because, see, where my shop is, now all that looting and that they were doing, it's kind of like where I live. It's around Fairfax and Pico and around up in there, you know, because I live closer to where the looters and all that stuff happens. But where the shop is, they didn't do no looting over there because it's a little small shopping center. It's not really big. It's nothing over there to loot for. But they went to Beverly Hills, not too far from me, in Fairfax and Pico, because I live near there, and they just went crazy over there, looting, taking stuff, you know. So when all that stuff be going on, at night, I'm here inside. I'm not scared, but I just don't like to be out.
Yeah.
And see, it's a curfew, and that don't bother me because if I don't have anything to do, Johnny, things are different now. I stay at home. I got a nice house here, and Johnny, I keep my N-word at home. My N-word. I'm gonna use the N-word. I keep my N-word at home.
I don't know. We tried to get you to move to Chicago once. I remember that you didn't want to do that. I see you were set in your ways. That makes perfect sense, though. I get it, 100%.
Hey, John, you know, and then the police sometimes they pull up beside me and they say, "How are you today, Mr. Singer?" And I said, "I'm doing fine." I said, "You guys be careful now." I said, "Don't take no wooden nickels." And they said, "Oh, you be careful too." I said, "Y'all be safe." And I drive on. I've never had any problem at the police. Never had any.
Okay, now that's a question I wanted to ask you because you're thinking to yourself, there's Leon's Hair Affair. He's in a Rolls Royce and you're zipping down the road and you've never had anybody just pull you over and say, "What's the deal here, pal? How you doing?" Nothing like that?
No, Johnny, where my shop was, when I had my shop, it was an alley back there. And they used to drive down that alley and see that Rolls Royce parked in the back. And that's when they sent that lady up there for me to do her hair. They drive down the alley and they said, "How this guy for the Rolls Royce here on 61st and Broadway?" And that's when they sent the lady down. When they found out I was legit, they were just nice.
So, but never while you were driving, though, Leon, did you have a problem? Anybody saying, "Hey, what's going on?" I get that. It's funny. How'd you like to be that detective? Had to go undercover. What'd you have to do? Well, what do you want me to do? Well, I got to go to Leon's Hair Affair. I got to get a haircut every week until I find out what he's up to. That's just nuts. And also, wasn't there a point when California lawmakers wanted to have you help prevent domestic violence, or was that salon owners and haircutters in general? You know, you were supposed to be on the lookout for domestic violence. Was that a thing?
Yeah, that was the thing. But see, it was a lot of domestic violence because I used to do a lot of pimps, old ladies' hair, and them pimps.
Now, wait. Hold on. You used to do hookers' hair, and then and you would notice that the pimp beat up on them.
Yeah, because their hair would be like they have cuts in their scalp, and they be bleeding. And when them pimps done beat them, and the pimp would drop them off to do the hair, because if the pimps pick them up and they don't have the right amount of money, they get beat up, and they would send them to me. And I used to ask the girl, I said, you know what? Why you do this? Look at you. Why you do this? And them pimps would come back and tell me, say, look, don't be trying to tell my women thing. You just do their hair, because every time you say something to them, they come tell me. And don't be trying to tell them. You just do their hair.
Yikes.
And, that's it.
Yikes, Leon, I'm telling you, man, that's dangerous stuff. But I know there was something about that. You told me that you had to watch out for people that got their scalp beat up by pimps. Or, oh my God! And there was what a job, what a life you had there in South Central. And you know what else? The other thing was, I recall, there was a transgender guy who wanted to get a haircut. You only cut women's hair, and he switched to sides and wanted to get his hair cut. And you said no, and he was suing you. Is that a factual story?
Yeah. He tried to sue me. He said I was something, he said. So, but that didn't go no place. It didn't go no place. But, really I changed. I had one to come in that wanted me to color his hair. So I asked him what color he wanted. He wanted to be a blonde. I said, a blonde? So that's okay. So I bleached his hair, and he was a blonde. So, see, I'll do men hair every now and then, but very seldom I get a appointment person to do the hair, is because I'm very expensive, and they just men just don't come, so I just do ladies now.
Yeah, I get it. Even if a guy switches sides, you don't care. Transgender, they don't care. As long as it's money in your pocket, you should relax. You're 83 years old, Leon. You made yourself a good life there. You got a Rolls Royce. You're zipping around. Nobody hassles you. You don't want to join the protest marches today in Los Angeles or wherever you're going to end up today. But let me ask you then, what is the difference to you in your mind, Leon, from the Rodney King riots where we first met to this situation now? It's completely different, or isn't it?
Well, see, it's different now because they kill a man on natural television. I mean, they kill a person with this guy with his knee on this guy's neck. That was all over the world. That's the difference. See, Rodney King, they just beat him up real bad. But this guy, they kill him with his knee on his neck, and then they tried to say he had some underlying condition. But the coroner did the autopsy that he died from asphyxiation on his neck. See, and that was on natural television. Man got his knee on his neck with his hands in his pocket, and then the other police behind him didn't say nothing. That's the first time I actually cried. Tears came out.
It was but you know what, though? I believe, Buzz, did you see that old man get knocked down by the cops?
Yes, I did.
I was going to come.
And the blood coming out of his head. What the hell?
And you know what? But wait, not only that, did you see that policeman get that baton and hit that white lady in the head?
That's right.
Hit her in the head and bleed, and she was, and then he beat up a white guy. He was in the hospital with bruises all over.
Yep.
See, and actually the police here, they beat, and see, most of the people marching that leading these marches is white people. They are tired of the stuff that's going on, and the police be beating the hell out of them. You know what I mean?
That's pretty weird. Yeah, it's weird because they were watching. They should have been more alert. Like I'm sure they're doing it behind the scenes somewhere. But when the whole world is watching, and that guy in broad daylight goes, "Hey, there's an old man," knocks him on the ground, and after you just killed a black man, I mean, it's. I can't even make sense of it. What we got? We got the economy. We got the COVID. We got this craziness. We got Leon still kicking. Oh my God,
Johnny, they have forgot about the COVID-19.
Oh yeah.
Johnny, it was really sad for them to push that old man down, and he bumped his head, and the other police officer was going to try to help him, and the other one pulled him away, and this man they had to take him to the hospital.
Right.
He in serious condition.
I don't want to talk about it anymore, Leon. I don't want to talk about that. I get what you're saying, and it's we all get it. And you can find this 24 hours a day anywhere. But the way I met you was the Rodney King riots, and I'm going to try to reminisce this story in my head real quick to see if I'm correct about the location. I'm at a horse. Here's the story. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm at a horse track. At the horse track in Inglewood. Wasn't there the horse track, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Leon, you just tell me when I'm wrong. There's a horse track. And I was there with a guy named Steve Zacharias who wrote Revenge of the Nerds. He also did the movie I was in Thanksgiving Day with Mary Tyler Moore and Robert Downey Jr.'s senior, not junior, Robert Downey Sr., the dad. Now, we're at a horse track because they said, let's go to horse track, drink some beers. I go, oh, okay, horse track. How do you do this? And yeah, you just bet on whatever you want. I was just betting on names, having a time of my life. Now, you know the area I'm talking about. That area, pretty shady.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So now,
sure it is.
but I didn't think anything. I mean, who cares? It was pre-GPS, Google Maps and all that other stuff. So we're sitting there having a time of our life, and a guy comes over to us. We're in this sort of a box. And he says to us, hey, the jury just let out from the Rodney King trial. They're going crazy. You got to get out of here now. If I were you, I'd get out of here now. Now, listen, we had a couple of beers, some shots. So Zacharias goes this way, Robert Day goes that way. And I go, okay. And I go out to my rent-a-car, and I go, whoa, okay, I'll try to find my way back to the hotel. And I was just about to take this turn down the street that Reginald Denny, the guy they pulled out of the truck.
Yeah.
He was on the street. I was on it. I backed into a driveway and go, this isn't the way to the hotel. I'm trying to get to Beverly Hills. Now I'm in the car. I'm going the right way. And all of a sudden on the radio, all you hear is beep, 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 beep. Every channel. Beep. Get out. If you're outside, get inside. If you're outside, get inside. And I'm coming in towards the Beverly Hilton Hotel. And up on the Beverly Hilton Hotel, there's snipers. Standing there. They're going to shoot people in Beverly Hills because they were saying the riot is moving to Beverly Hills. And I'll never forget that. The alarms were going off, snipers in the Beverly Hilton. Then I look at the news that Reginald Denny pulled out of the truck right where I was going. And I remember getting to the hotel, going up on top of this balcony and sitting there and looking out and just seeing smoke everywhere. And I couldn't go back to Chicago because the airport was smoked. You couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't move. So I ordered room service, had a bunch of beers brought up, and I sat there and ate cheeseburgers and drank beer. And that's when I wrote, What's Up With That? That song where he goes,
And you know what? Now, a lot of things are happening now. I mean, Johnny, so many people have lined up to march now. It's thousands of people. The march ain't really, I think it's already started. I mean, Johnny, it's so many people until, and they got the police station not too far from me.
Go join it.
They got two garbage, Johnny, I'm too old.
Go, no, you're not. You're Leon from Leon's Hair Affair. You're not. Leon, let me tell you which one of these you want to stick to. We know you like Leon's Hair Affair. If your hair ain't becoming to you,
you need to be coming to me.
That's what you need to be coming to me. I like that better. All right, tell me which one you want to keep in play. Wait, hold on, Leon. Leon Cheers will bring you to tears.
Okay.
Okay, yes or no? Leon's Hair Affair, when you absolutely positively had to look like a pimp overnight. We did that one.
Leon Hair Affair, if your hair is not becoming to you, then you should be coming to me.
I remember you even did our voicemail messages.
You have reached the Jonathan Brandmeier Show voicemail line. Hey, your message might go on the air, numbnut. So remember, it's for entertaining, not complaining. So start talking when you hear the beep, bitch.
There he is. Leon, man, it's a pleasure talking to you, brother. We will stay in touch. You got the hotline number now, so you call me whenever you feel like you see something we should hear about. Give me a call.
Hey, look, and you can always call me anytime, John, okay? And you have a good day and be safe and tell your staff I love all of you guys, okay?
You got it, man. Leon from Leon's Hair Affair, when your hair ain't becoming to you, you should be coming to him, right?
Okay, buddy.
Okay, brother. Leon from Leon's Hair Affair. God bless you, man. Love that guy. He's something else. Hey, no doubt about it. I'll never forget that night, though, looking out there over the
Part
city.
of history. You were part of history.
Buzz, I would have been way more part of history if I took the wrong turn.
That's right.
Way more part of history.
Same old headlines, read them every day. Another whacked out madman walks in, the storm blows everyone away. What's up with that? What's up with that? Watching my cable, what do I see? Dollar talking to Oprah. Now do you have to eat someone to get on TV? The world's gone crazy, it's driving me crazy. I said the world's gone crazy, the world's gone crazy. What's up with that? What's that all about? The world's gone crazy, can't figure it out. What's up with that? What's that all about? The world's gone crazy, can't figure it out. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah, yeah. Pull a man from a truck, drop a brick on his head, kick him in the stomach, and then knock him around till he's lying there dead. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah, oh my God, you say these guys are gonna pay? Not anymore, no, 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 no. They just smile at the camels and they walk away. The world's gone crazy. It's driving me crazy. The world's gone crazy. The world's gone crazy. What's up with that? What's that all about? The world's gone crazy. Can't figure it out. What's up with that? What's that all about? The world's gone crazy. Can't figure it out. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah. Blame it on the movies, blame it on TV. Hey, I didn't do nothing, so don't blame it on me. I'm hooked on phonics, hooked on drugs. Our lives are being run by some teenage thugs. Do they get jail? Do they get death? No, they get a movie on CBS. They're shooting their moms, they're shooting their dad, they're shooting themselves. They think their life is so bad. The world's gone crazy. It's driving me crazy. I said the world's gone crazy, the world's gone crazy. What's up with that? What's that all about? The world's gone crazy, just can't figure it out. What's up with that? What's that all about? The world's gone crazy, just can't figure it out. What's up with that? What's
Welcome back to the FM on the Brandmeier broadcast system. You got Uncle Joe with you. That was What's Up With That by Jonathan Brandmeier, Johnny and the Leisure Suits. Interesting sidebar on that one, of course. On the drums was Label Boyer, the drummer for Paul McCartney's tour, and on guitar, Steve Lukather out of Toto. I am Uncle Joe, and this is the Brandmeier broadcast system.
Call Johnny B. 833-5JB-SHOW. 833-552-7469.
Hello, please. You're on the line.
I swear to God, it's the last thing I do. I'm going to get my hands around your throat.
All right, thank you for calling.
The Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast. This is the new Not Normal.
Yeah! Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Automatically receive new episodes when they're released. That's what you do. Keep up, sign up for the email, brandmeiershow.com. Live right now. We'll take your calls now. I don't want to keep you on hold, so when we say we'll take them, we'll take them. 833-5JB-SHOW. Eddie Abler report. The Good Outdoorsman has something he wants to give you today, or something he wants to tell you. I don't know if he wants to give it to you or not. 833-5JB-SHOW. And whoever you are on the line, when you hear a beep, say hello. Here we go, trying this again. Let's go.
Hey, Johnny, it's John. How are you?
Hey, John, how are you? Thank you so much.
Smooth.
There you go, John.
Smooth.
Fantastic. That's
I heard the beep.
there you go, and you said your name, even though I won't remember it. It's great, John. Go ahead. How you doing, brother?
That's okay. I'm well, man. Love you guys. Right on, Buzz. Hey, I was calling into the shit show for Toilet Talk for a second.
Yes, go ahead.
So have you been to Klingman's Dome in the Smoky Mountains?
No, sir. What's the why should I have been there?
Well, it's the highest peak in the Smoky Mountains. They have the worst bathroom I've ever been to in my entire life, and I don't think that kit that you had last week would be helpful. It's just basically like a big concrete hole in the ground that is the nastiest place I've ever been into. Thank God I only had to pee in there.
Oh, by the way, to callers who are calling, if I don't get you on hold, just as long as you're ringing, you're going through. I want to tell you about that because the Restroom Kit people, it's called the Restroom Kit, Bill and Sonia, we talked to them last week. They say, Johnny B. Buzz, really appreciate being on the shit show. Thanks, God bless you. And let's see, this guy says, I had a great slogan for the bathroom kit, take it and go. Come to think of it, it sounds more like a slogan for X-Lax, but it still works. Love you guys. Thanks for coming back. Tom, the voiceover guy from Massachusetts, that's what he calls himself. You're saying that, and I have that packed, Buzz, you didn't get one of these yet, right? Because I had to send it to you.
No, but fortunately, I have alternatives. So.
What do you mean?
Well, I have toilet paper in my house and stuff.
Oh, that's good. But did you hear that? Johnny has toilet paper in his house. Look at the bragger. Just like that.
But now that I say that, I only have 2 rolls, and I've got to make a run very shortly.
2 rolls of toilet paper. But, John, what is the deal with the place you're telling me about? You're saying it's just a giant hole.
It's basically like a small volcano with a toilet seat on top of it. Below it.
That's great.
Sounds kind of fun, really.
Hey, wait, John, we're talking over you. What was the last part? Because we were laughing at the tall volcano with the toilet hole in it, or whatever you just said.
It's at Klingman's Dome in the Smoky Mountains.
Okay, and why were you there?
I was on vacation. I was, hiking in the mountains. So It's a tourist spot, and there's a bathroom break. The other thing I wanted to say is the bathroom. I can't remember what they're called again. That bathroom kit.
Restroom kit.
You said it comes with a yard of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Are you aware that that's 12 squares?
Yeah. John, you're right. Wait.
Be close to 1 million wiper. 12 squares isn't going to do anything for me half the time. I'm going to need, a half a roll.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I just opened it up, the restroom kit, and this is going to last me one stop.
Yeah.
Right? One stop. It has to be. It has to, because it's all you got in there. It says one.
Unless you're using 1 square to wipe at a time.
Here's what's in the restroom kit. I'm looking at it right now. A patented oversized toilet seat cover, toilet paper, 1 yard. This is a yard?
It's 3 feet, 12 squares.
And a tush.
If you count the squares? How many squares?
Okay. There's no way I can wipe with this square. There's no way.
I have to have at least 4 squares before I even start to do anything.
Oh my God! Oh my God! That is so funny. Yeah, and the third thing they have
folded in half a couple times. You only got a couple inches.
They have tush wipe and a hand wipe. That's one, the toilet seat cover. Two, the toilet paper. 1 yard. But this has got to be a big. Maybe you can get extra large for the big boys. Tush wipe.
I just use like 1 centimeter of toilet paper. I'm Billy the Bedbug, bitch.
All right. Tush wipe and wipe. So that's number 3. That's all in there. And the guy says his slogan, maybe we should pass that on to the restroom kit, take it and go. Do you remember, John, I don't know if you've been around for a while. Do you remember there was a guy that tried to give me and to give to you, the listeners, the odorless toilet? Do you remember? Okay. And it was a toilet that no matter what happened, it could not smell it. No matter who you have, what you have, you could not smell it.
I do remember. It's been a long time, though.
But in order to get one, it was like $500. People had to call in, and they had to give the best, because the guy was looking for a new slogan for the odorless toilet. And if you think I'm making it up, look it up. Here's some of the slogans.
If you smell, it won't tell. Take the blush out of the flush. When you leave a deposit, you don't have to hide in the closet. There's no smell from the stool when you're dropping the kids off at the pool. When you're dumping out, no one will find out. If you got a pitch of loaf and you're feeling like an oaf, and you come from Fond du Lac, and you are a sorry sick, just buy our commode. You only look like a toad, and your significant other won't make you hit the road.
Anything will work when you just got to pee, but if you're burning a mule, you need the VIP.
That's what it was called. That's what it was called. Wait, it was called the VIP. The VIP toilet. That's what it was called. Hold on a second. This was the toilet. Odorless toilet. I wonder if that thing had made any money.
When you walk up to the toilet, all you have to simply do is lift the handle up. It turns a fan system on, which turns the 27 existing flush holes into vacuums and delivers it directly into the sewer line so that no air ever gets out from under the user to spoil the air in the bathroom.
Do you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? That's unbelievable right there. So when you flush the toilet, let's say you've done something that you are not proud of.
I tell you what, it smells ungodly. That's what it smells like.
You have that sort of smell going on in your toilet. You have Robert Smith's invention. Is it called the odorless toilet, Robert?
Yes. The VIP odorless toilet.
The VIP odorless toilet.
Anywhere there's a toilet, it can be replaced with the VIP.
Anywhere there's a toilet, it could be replaced by a VIP odorless toilet, odorlesstoilets.com. Now, if I want to buy an odorless toilet for my home and put it in or our workplace, how much would that cost me?
Right now we have them up on the website at $599.
$599.
Right, we'll take care of the shipping.
And you'd like to give it away how?
Smith Innovations would like to give away a free VIP odorless toilet for the catchiest phrase.
That's what it was, the catchiest phrase for the odorless toilet.
You can't tell there's no smell because we care about your air. I'm sitting down, forcing because I really gotta go. The VIP toilet, it really helps me though. The tank is nice and fresh while I make a smelly mess. The VIP toilet, give it your best. The scent won't make you pukey when you're taking a dookie.
I'm sure that one didn't win.
No.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that one did not win. There's no question about that. 833-5JB Show. We are live at the moment, taking your calls. Go ahead. Hello.
Johnny, Eric.
Hey, Eric. How you doing today?
I am doing fabulous to have you back live again. That last weekend was a rough one for me.
It wasn't for me.
You know?
Yeah, it's funny because we did one. I think it was 3 hours, something like that. We just broke up the podcast. We goes, man, I can't believe you. We didn't make the show shorter all day. Hey. Let me tell you something. What's our motto? We ain't here for a long time. We're here for a good time. End of story.
Exactly.
That's right. Rest of you.
Shut up!
All right. What do you need there, Eric?
I want to know, do you still sit to pee?
Yes. It depends on, not in public, of course. Never did I ever sit to pee in public.
Well, you weren't clear on it, so we were just,
No, Eric, right. Think about it. Especially in this world, I would never, ever sit in a public toilet to urinate. However, at home, keep it clean. Sit down. What's the big deal?
Maybe I'll try it.
Let's get it out. You're calling my masculinity in play, Eric. Go ahead. What's the big deal?
No. not checking. It was
No. I want to know. No, I don't say.
I bust his balls on it, so.
But I'm not saying it in a mean way. I'm asking you, tell me what's wrong with a man being respectful of a woman in the house, and you want to sit on the toilet so you keep it nice and clean, and it's, what's wrong with that?
No, I get you. I know. I'm the one enforcing it because of the way my son does it. My wife and my daughter. I'm like, dude, you got to understand that. But I'm always telling him to up his game anyways, because you never know when the ladies are looking.
How old is he?
He's 10.
He's 10, yeah. So I forgot that when you had to teach your kids how to urinate and go poop.
Well, he has no control over it. He just doesn't care. He's like probably not even paying attention.
That's how we go outside.
Eyes on the road, dude. Eyes on the road.
Let me be clear. I would rather, and I love it more than anything, just going outside, urinating, of course. But I don't know how we got on this topic.
We actually have a web question, guys. Why don't men put the toilet seat down?
Yeah, this is Bill Rancic on iVillage talking about his asking. I'm on this show with him on NBC. And
we actually have a web question, guys. Why don't men put the toilet seat down?
Because it's easier to leave it up.
It's cleaner that way.
Yeah.
Well,
why? When you leave, why don't men?
No, I'll tell you something right now, and I'm going to embarrass myself, and I'm going to tell you from my heart. I sit down.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
I think this is a different type of show.
Coming up on Friday's show, Jonathan.
Yeah, you hear that? See, Bill Rancic put me down. The crowd say, yeah. Or were they making fun of me? I'm not sure.
I heard laughter.
Do you think that was funny? What is funny about it? You sit down. It makes perfect sense. Wait, where does he go with this?
Brandmeier.
Doctor, why do I sit down? Yeah. Just stop doing that. I know, it's not. And everybody says, but let's be honest, it's so much simpler to sit down than it is to stand up. It requires more effort, though. No, you sit down. How much? Look, I can sit down. There you go. It's over. Nobody gets sprayed. Everybody's happy.
Dr. Paul,
can we edit that part? I think guys leave it up because they kind of do drive-by peeing, They run into the bathroom, just pee wherever, and then turn around and run out, Put your hand under the water and run. That's crazy.
I grew up with 3 older sisters, so it was ingrained in me ever since I was a kid, so they trained me well.
Not one of you guys ever just sat down. Is that what you're telling me here today?
No, not.
The camera guy shaking his head, oh, yeah, I sat down.
Not since I was 5, man.
Yeah,
But
when
who
you were
wrote that
5.
rule?
Yeah, right. That guy in the background, that's right. The camera guys at NBC, they were going, yeah, man, right on, because camera guys... They all sit down. I don't know why. But, yeah, what's the rule? Who made that rule up? You got to stand up. Seems crazy to me.
Well, it's not a rule. It's a cultural tradition. It's when you're out in the woods hunting or whatever you do in the woods.
Yeah.
And you have to take, if you have to pee, there's no place to sit down. Right. And when you're on your feet, it's easier to run away quickly because something could show up and try to eat you. Yeah, that's why you pee standing up.
I guess you're okay. Ladies and gentlemen,
but nobody's
I
coming
think you just heard Buzz
home.
explain exactly what. You're saying that it was passed down from what? The generation to generation?
Right.
Cave people?
When we were hunters and gatherers. I mean, your life was always on the line every time you walked out of the cave. And so you stay on your feet whenever possible.
Okay.
If you sit down, you're vulnerable.
And what about
they jump up on your, from behind.
What about
from the tree? Drop down on you.
What about the women? Women, do they not have to worry about just people jumping out of trees? And
no, they're women. They stay home and they take care of business.
So the women didn't have to worry about, and men didn't care about them. So when a woman squatted, you don't think a cougar could jump out of a tree or whatever
Not
it was?
Not if they're in the village or in the cave. No.
So they shouldn't.
That's why it's the women stay at home. That's why.
They shouldn't have been allowed then just to even go. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Sounds like that's what you said to me.
No.
Women should not have been allowed to go out.
Jonathan Brandmeier is a lady.
All right, woman. Knock it off. Hello, go ahead, please. The beep is on. Go.
Hey, Johnny B, this is Bill Massey from the Restroom Kit. How are you?
Hey, Billy boy, how you doing?
Man, y'all, look! I gotta get my respect back on this restroom kit, bro.
Okay, wait, now, ladies,
we're feeling the force on that.
Wait, ladies and gentlemen, so this is Bill and Sonia were on there at the restroomkit.com last podcast, whatever the live show we did, he was on. I loved them. You guys are delightful. And I just opened it now, and that guy said there's not enough toilet paper for us to use as we travel around. And if we don't remember, I don't know what episode it was, 8 or 9 or whatever it was, it's because there was a story featured Bill and his new invention in the Washington Post that basically said, people are afraid of public toilets now more than ever because of the pandemic, whatever. So go ahead. What did you hear that you're mad about?
Now, I won't be mad about anything, but I just want to clear the air a little bit.
Go ahead.
It's 1,000 times again, you can go into a restroom and there's no toilet paper. At least when you got that kit, you got some toilet paper. The next thing is 3 feet of 3-ply toilet paper. So if you want to get creative, you sitting on that toilet, you take that nice, clean, fresh toilet paper, you pull 2 or 3 pieces apart, and you got 9 feet of toilet paper there. Every time you roll it down in your hand, you got that ply comes back. So we want to make sure that people know that there's more than enough toilet paper in that kit. You also have that hand and tush wipe. Okay, so again, you can wipe that toilet down. You can clean your hands with it. We want to make sure that it's all encompassing. We make sure you clean, you fresh, you safe. That toilet seat cover is oversized, so you make sure it covers the whole toilet. And as far as that standing up, urinating
okay,
thing,
here it goes. I knew this was coming out of you. Go ahead.
Most of the time, guys miss, and as soon as you miss, you pissed on the toilet, and then it splatters everywhere. Now, toilet paper is the closest thing to the toilet. I think Bud said he had toilet paper at home, so I want to make sure he makes his shots in the toilet.
That's right.
He won't be using that infested toilet paper to do anything else with it.
That's right, Bill.
This thing can get pretty nasty at times. So I don't want to bring the show down, but I love you guys, man. You guys are.
I don't think you can.
No, you can't bring it down. It's impossible. You can't do it. You can't bring it down. You can't knock us down.
Down is just another up for us.
That's right. We like down. Doesn't matter to me what we do. Hey, listen to me, Bill. I think it's a great little product. I really like it. But really, as Buzz said, he can't go to the toilet number 2 without an entire roll.
Oh, my goodness.
Buzz didn't say that.
I love Leon.
Yeah, I love Leon, too. Hey, what's your name again, man? This is Billy the Bedbug. What's your name?
I'm Bill Massey.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, I like the dude who cuts the hair, that Leon, and I like you. I don't like Buzz, and I like Buzz. I don't like JB. He's a bitch.
All right, Billy. I don't know why the bedbug became angry, but I will tell you this. I think you've got a fine product. And did you get some people buying the restroom kit from you?
Oh, definitely, man. So make sure they use that Johnny B code. They have been using the code, man. So again, we had a great time. It resulted into some great sales, and just look forward to doing this again, man. I love listening to you guys.
Well, that's fantastic. It's very kind of you, Bill and Sonia. Now remember, it's the restroom kit. Is it the rest? I want to be clear now. Well, you can go ahead and plug it. Go ahead.
You can find us at therestroomkit.com, therestroomkit.com, and use the code Johnny B, and you'll get a 10% discount on your purchase.
It's pretty cool, too. It's got just like a little pack of cards, really. It's like a pack of cards. You open it up, you got the oversized toilet seat cover, the yard of toilet paper, but you need 5 or 10 yards. As he said, you can hook them all together and make a big, and get out of prison with it, too, sometimes, maybe.
and you really need the thing when there's no toilet paper.
That's right.
And nothing.
That's correct.
It's way better than nothing.
That's right. There he is. Give our love to the lovely Sonia, your wife, Bill and Sonia, and you're in Maryland, right?
Yes.
There he is. TheRestroomKit.com, 10% off, Johnny B code. There you go, Billy. Thanks for calling. We appreciate it. Hey, Bill.
Thank you.
Hey, Bill, one more thing.
Yes.
You do sit down, too, don't you? Just say it. Just admit it.
Yes,
Just go ahead. I swear, I'll never say your name of your company again if you don't admit sitting down.
Well, look, I don't want to disperse any secrets, man. You can disturb my manhood on that one.
All right, Bill. Have a good day, brother.
All right, take care, man. Love you guys.
Love you. I think we made a new friend in that Bill and Sonia. I loved them the minute I talked to them. They're just delightful. I love
it's
people
nice
like
that they're
that.
listening, you know?
Yeah, I love it. And people went crazy buying that thing. It's and that guy. So you know what? I see where you're saying you want to make sure you have enough toilet paper when you're going. Oh, hey, I just see Jimmy. My brother Jimmy just texted. Jimmy, call the hotline. I'll pick it up right now. Hey, Jimmy Mack, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you tell Leon to call me back for 1 second?
I only have his disconnected phone numbers.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
try
have
that then. We only give Jimmy Max small things to do, like call disconnected numbers.
Just keep him busy.
Hey, and I will tell you something else, Mac, and I see you people on hold. I'm going to try to get to you in a second. The one other thing that bugged me over the last couple of weeks, and I don't know why it happened, but you know we had Mac, he was talking about Star Wars, that show he was on, the collectibles, what is called?
Yeah.
What's it called, Mac?
A collector's call.
Collector's
I have Jimmy Brandmeier on the phone.
No,
with me
tell him to call the hotline.
He says call the hotline, Jimmy.
Yeah, I called it. It keeps buzzing off.
No, I'm gonna pick it up this time. I was talking to that other guy.
He says he's going to pick it up this time. He was on the other line.
I can hear him in the background. Buzz.
Yeah.
When's the last time you talked to Jimmy B, my brother Jimmy?
You know, it's been a long time.
Yeah, that's right. Man, oh man. People would used to go crazy for him. Remember, he not only did he have an office in Los Angeles, in the office they gave me at CBS, the whole Joan Rivers complex, but he then had to move to San Francisco. He ran a record company and was sleeping in a bathtub. Do you remember that?
I do remember him
Right?
sleeping in a bathtub.
Right.
Yes.
I tell you, man, he's something else. By the way, there is a voicemail if you have something emphatic you have to get off. It's 833 Line in homage to the loons. Loon Line.
Diddly 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 dee. When you are at Chuck Berry's club, diddly 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 dee. Eating cheese nachos by the tub, diddly 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 dee. You ate too much, you're gonna explode, diddly 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 dee. You run to the can to drop a load, diddly 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 dee. Now the very next thing you know, diddly 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 dee. You're the girl on the toilet in the video.
That's all right. Thank you. Hello, Jimmy.
I can't believe I missed Leon. Leon was on the air?
Yeah. He was on the air and he was talking about your haircut experience and some other things. Of course, the situation with the rioting and the protesting in South Central. And, you know, he was, as you know, one of the most delightful dudes. Buzz, ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother, Jimmy Brandmeier. Jimmy.
Hello, folks. Hey, Buzz.
I'm the oldest.
Hey,
He's the
Jimmy.
second oldest. Jimmy, Johnny, what is it again? Johnny, Jimmy. I can't remember. Jimmy, what are the names again?
What's that?
What are the names again?
Jimmy, Johnny, Joey, Harry, George, and Dumbo.
Yeah, I remember Dumbo. All right, now let me just see. Well, I can't call. This is why I'm going to try to figure out a way to do this show with some help because I can't dial numbers, talk to you. Let me just see if. Hold on a second.
You need an intern.
Yep. But
While you're figuring out Buzz could talk. So
No, but-
Leon was actually.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, Dad. Good point. Go ahead.
So you actually talked to Leon today?
We were on the phone with him for like 45 minutes.
Oh, man, that's so good. That's so good
Yeah.
to hear.
A lot of conversation about your hair, too.
Yeah. Good to see that. Good to see that the family's listening to the live show.
Yeah.
Well, you know, me and the wife have a busy morning this morning.
Oh.
I got to go to the Home Depot.
Right. And let me see if I can get him to pick up. Hey. Hello? Nope. Oh, boy. No. Anyway, I can't get him. I can't dial him out, man.
Well, just let me tell you, can I tell you my memory of that?
Yeah, because I said you came out. No, I'm not going to give you. Go ahead. Jim. So if you just joined us, my brother Jimmy went to Leon's hair fair. If your hair ain't be coming to you, you should be coming to him. Okay? South Central, Los Angeles. All right?
Right after the riots.
Right after. Exactly right. Just a second.
Literally after the riots.
Wait,
in the heart of the riots.
Hey, Leon?
Hey, what? Yeah.
Okay, Leon, I need you to get in the phone. This is my brother Jimmy. He's going to tell his side of the story now. Leon, talk to Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing
How you
great,
doing,
man.
Jim?
That was great, and I have to tell you, one of the best, most heartwarming experiences was meeting you at your shop and I hope you're doing well. I don't know if the shop is still there, but
No, we can't get into that again. As Buzz said, we spent 45 minutes talking to him about that. But here's the thing. Yes, it was during the heart of the riots. That's where I met him when we saw the billboard and all this sign with his advertising. We got that. But he wouldn't cut men's hair. We would only cut women's hair except for one man. And that one man was Jimmy Brandmeier.
And Leon, I appreciate it very much.
Now, hold on. Now, Leon, be quiet for 1 second because I said, no, Jimmy, tell him what your experience was and what your hair looked like when you came back. And don't lie.
Well, I got to tell you my whole experience because there's a few levels of the experience. One is, Leon, what a gentleman, what a great guy, what a great shop, what a great story. At the time, you were determined to stay there because you wanted the neighborhood to be in business. So I commend you for that, and I think it was quite inspiring to me. So there's one level. The other level is I noticed when I walked in, there's a lot of, those hair dryer things they put on women, like
hair those hair dryer things. Yeah, they got those up in there in the South Central area too, I guess.
I guess what I'm saying, it looked like it was more for women than men. Leon gave me a delightful haircut, the most unique haircut I've ever had.
Yeah, come on.
And when I came back and showed up at the office where Johnny was, he just looked at me, and there was really something going on because he tried not to laugh, which is not even like him, and then he couldn't laugh, and he couldn't stop.
Wait a second, Leon. Get to Jimmy. Say that again because that was very exactly right. I tried to not laugh because it was so bad.
If you try not to laugh, then you know something's going on.
Yep.
Yeah. And he looked at me laughing, and he said, "I look like my sister Mary."
I said that you look like James Brown, like you had a haircut like James Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jimmy Brandmeier. Come on out here, Jimmy. Let's do something. Please. Yeah, there he is. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to James Brown. Yeah, come on out, Jimmy Brandmeier. Come back out. Jimmy slides out, slides back down. The mic goes down. Boop, boop, boop. I swear to God, you came back black. It was unbelievable.
You ought to quit.
I think of it was Paula who said it looked like Mary.
No, it was Jimmy. But here's the one thing, right? When in this day and age of where everybody takes a picture of every. Hey, look at this! I just blew my nose. You want to see it on Facebook? Look at this.
Yeah, exactly.
And we didn't take a picture of it. Why didn't we take a picture of it, or did we? And we don't know about it.
No, we didn't. We didn't have phones like that. We just didn't. It didn't happen.
Unbelievable.
Johnny, all you did was just laugh at it. You didn't take no picture. All you did was
That's right. Leon, but I got to tell you, a brother laughing at a brother, there's nothing more enjoyable. And Jimmy said it right, Leon. Leon, I was trying to say, you go like this. Leon said, I just trimmed his hair. No, you didn't trim his hair. You completely screwed it up. You made a bouffant.
I do.
You made it go swirly sideways. Jimmy, I swear to God. Please, Leon, please recut his hair. Do it again.
Let me tell you, you got the best brother there is. He did what you wanted him to do because he knew when he got back you was going to laugh at him.
No, I don't. Okay, you got the wrong brother.
No, you have to. You know what? He was so nice. He sit there and cut his hair because I didn't cut. A lot of white people had straight hair. You know what I mean? I didn't cut men's hair, so I did the best I could. But you wanted me to do that, so when he got back, you can laugh at him. That's what you did.
It was unbelievable. No, I don't think that's what he did it for.
But Leon, it's a subtle point, and the brothers understand this point. When Johnny's actively trying not to laugh, that means there's something going on.
Then I'm just checking.
Look at me and try not to laugh at first, and I was just hysterical.
Oh my God!
And your brother was so nice. Your brother was he was just such a beautiful person. He did that because he just wanted you to have a laugh because he knew that you was going to find some kind of fault with that haircut.
I knew what he was going into. And then remember the fact that Leon there in South Central would not cut men's hair and cut Jimmy's hair. Oh, God, I just wish I had a picture of that. Anyway, Leon, that's the memory. I knew I wasn't making that up. I knew I never laughed so hard in my life. You said, I just trimmed it. No, you didn't trim it. And you're right, Jimmy. Leon is, by the way, and you can hear it later on, but Leon in the middle of this protest, in the middle of all this stuff's going on, he's now out of the shop, right, Leon? And you're staying in. You're afraid to go out. You don't even want to go out.
No, I'm not going out. I'm
with you.
And I'm going to stay inside and watch it on TV. Yeah, no, I ain't going no place.
Okay, and if there's anybody, I'm going to watch it on TV.
No place.
I ain't going nowhere. All right, listen. If there's anyone in South Central in that area, anyone in L.A. listening worldwide, please, I will give you a free haircut if you're a man. But Leon, will you agree to this?
I don't know, John. I don't know about that.
Why?
All right, look. Hey, I'll tell you what you do. If you send somebody over, I will give them a free haircut, but they got to tell me that you sent them over. Sure, I do.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We got 10%. We got 10% discount on restroom kits and 10% free haircut from Leon. But you got to get to South Central L.A. to get your haircut, and you're going to come out looking like James Brown, Jimmy Brandmeier, everybody, Jimmy Brandmeier. There you go, Jimmy Brandmeier.
Johnny, where my shop is now, it's not. I'm closer to Beverly Hills now.
Oh.
I'm not over in that area. I'm closer to Beverly Hills now.
Oh, man. Leon's still afraid to go out of the house, even in Beverly Hills. What do you think, Red Buttons is going to kill you?
Oh, man, I ain't shit. Let me tell you, when all this riding and stuff going on, not too far from me, man, I don't go out. I let them people down. I'm too old.
I know, but during the Rodney King riots, as Jimmy said, you wouldn't budge. You stayed your ground, and people respected you.
You stood your ground.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stand my ground here by keeping my ass inside.
Just a minute. Let me write this down. I'm going to stand. Listen, that's a great speech. I think Martin Luther King gave it. I'm going to stand my ground here by keeping my ass inside.
That's right. There you go.
There's Leon with that great speech, Leon. That is fantastic. Bring on James Brown to close him up. Come on. Bring on. By the way, what's his name? James Brown. Jimmy Brown. Jimmy James Brown.
Hey, look, man, it was really nice talking to your brother again. And anytime you want to call me, Johnny, you're always welcome to call me.
All right, brother. I'd like stay inside, stay safe. Stay safe. Leon himself is South Central, Los Angeles. Leon, one of the greatest black men in the world. This man is afraid to come out of his home. What has happened to the world? The world's gone crazy. It's
crazy.
It's
crazy.
All right, Leon. Say goodbye, Leon.
Love you, man.
All right.
Bye, Leon.
Yeah, Leon, look out now. Jimmy, I would pay any money for that picture, but we know it wasn't taken.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't have smartphones back then, so
nope.
Thank God.
No, and I was also saying that CBS Xfinity, what's the name of it? Infinity Radio gave me the entire Joan Rivers complex. Tell me that I'm wrong on this.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, and we had Joan Rivers stage where we practiced with the band. Jimmy put together that band and produced What's Up With That. That's right. Jimmy produced that song and put together that band. And I'll never forget that night as long as I live recording that song.
Good musicians, man. Good musicians. Steve Lukather. Oh, my God. Great.
Steve Lukather on guitar. And what's Abe's last name? The drummer who's McCartney?
Abe Jr. His father's a bass player. Another great bass player.
But yeah, Abe was playing
playing guitar was from Mr.
But Jimmy, wasn't the guy Abe playing the drums and What's Up With That? Wasn't he playing so loud that we had glass around him and we couldn't even block it out from the glass? He was playing so loud.
Yeah, he's a really, bam! He really nails it. He's great. He's great. A lot of energy.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. But so you did that, and so we had that stage, and then we put Jimmy's office in the back room, so Jimmy had his office, and that's how you ended up going out to Leon's to get your hair cut.
I got to tell you, I don't want to go off a side story, but that was a great office because everyone's rolling. One day I showed up and Randy Newman was sitting in the office. Nancy Sinatra Jr. was sitting in the office.
Yeah, Jimmy'd go, hey, Randy Newman's sitting out there. I go, I know. Yeah, I know. He's a guest. Oh, okay. Hey, Mac, do we have any Randy Newman singing live? I want to hear Randy Newman singing live. Let's hear that. Let's hear that. Take a break. Yeah, let's do it. Randy Newman in the studio. That's right. And Nancy Sinatra. You remember
Nancy Sinatra Jr., and you may not even remember this. She left her cell phone in my office when she was leaving, and I literally took her cell phone and ran down to the parking lot and gave it to her. But, there's probably a lot of good numbers on. I mean, I would never do that, but.
Yeah. I was supposed to.
I immediately ran down with the cell phone.
But, Jimmy, I was supposed to sing with her that night. Remember that? I was supposed to sing, "We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout." Do you remember that or not?
Yeah.
And I was supposed to sing with her.
That, no.
Yes. And she said, so she called back and she said she talked to the band and they don't want you to sing it with her.
Really?
Yep. I was all ready. I was getting so nervous. I mean, I was ready to go, man. You know the song I'm talking about. She did a song once called...
I know the song exactly, yeah.
She did it with some guy, I don't know the guy's name, but "We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout." Come on, you do the harmony.
Wow.
We got married. Oh, it's called Jackson.
I'm going to Jackson.
That's it. That's the song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch. I love that song, too. Yeah, I don't know why. She said, the band is... but, they used Hollywood example of excuse. Yeah, they talked to the band, and they think, maybe it's a little bit too hard for you to go ahead and play that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm buying that one, but, you're right, the L.A. kind of excuse.
We got married in a fever. We got married in a fever. Yeah. Hotter than a pepper sprout. Come on.
We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess around.
Perfect, right? My key right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have nailed it.
I nailed it. I would have nailed her too. No, I would have. I would have nailed Nancy Sinatra, and Lisa said it would be all right because I could say I nailed Nancy Sinatra. No, don't you think there's sometimes when it's just perfect?
Even Lisa can brag about it.
No, she did say that.
Nancy Sinatra? You're gonna waste your free pass on Nancy Sinatra?
Yeah, no, first of all, it's not. Oh, I see what you're saying. Every marriage is supposed to have a free pass. Okay, what's yours?
No, I don't have a free pass.
I don't have a free pass. You kidding me? I have an Italian wife. There's no free passes. You get one pass. You go to the dirt. That's your pass. But
I'm certainly not going to answer that question.
But okay, Jimmy.
Where's your free pass?
Yeah, where's your free? Here's your free pass. Yeah, half your stuff is my free pass. Okay, wait. If I were to, but I would. I'm going to be honest. If Nancy Sinatra and I sang that song, and I was able to go in there and she kind of hit up on me, I would have taken her and made sweet love to her. There's no question about it. And she would have loved me.
2 seconds of her life.
She would have been finished before we hit the chorus of Jackson.
2 seconds. Oh, Mr. Big.
Before we hit the chorus of Jackson, I would have already been climaxed. Wait, let me hear what this is. Hold on.
Will you come and do the show with me sometime? And
see that? Listen to this. Listen to her invite me. Fake.
Will you come and do the show with me sometime? And because I can never do the duets.
Yeah, I'd like.
I have nobody to sing Lee's part.
Yeah, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout.
Okay.
We've been talking about Jackson. Whoops, I forgot the beat. Sorry.
It's all right.
It was in the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson.
I'm gonna mess around. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town. Okay, good. We can do that. See?
That would have been perfect.
Perfect.
That seemed good.
And we were just ad-libbing it. We would have done it, and I would have nailed her. That would have been the greatest story. I mean,
Maybe
life...
she just didn't want him to get nailed.
I wonder why.
Sometimes when Buzz says something, you have to sit back for a second, let it float in the air for just a minute. He just goes, sometimes. I can't even repeat it. What did you just say? Sometimes maybe she just didn't want to get nailed.
Well, yeah, maybe she just didn't want to get nailed.
I'll bet, yeah, because maybe...
I don't mind doing the duet, but Jesus, he's going to nail me.
I can't take it. Mr. Salamanca loves it. He's loving this.
Mr. Salamanca, bitch.
Hey, listen, that is, maybe she did see that because, I put off some hot heat when people and women see me. I got to tell you.
You can feel your pheromones.
She could feel my pheromones. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, Jimmy. So we're clear on that. I wish we would have had a picture. Here's the other thing. All you Facebook people and all you people who share all your pictures of every little your kid taking a crap or whatever it is.
Here's my breakfast.
We don't need to see it. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your picture. I sent a picture of me catching a fish. They're like, will you stop sending me pictures of you catching a fish? And I'm going, why am I sending a picture to them of me catching a fish? Stupid.
No, I actually like those pictures. I mean, send it to me. I like it.
I'll send them to you. But Leon, it is funny that Leon was so cool and you guys had such an experience and it was right in the middle of that Rodney King thing. And that's why I wanted to talk to him today. And once again, I'm going to play Randy Newman in the studio. As Jimmy said, he was what happened? You were walking in the room.
I just walked in and he was sitting on the couch and we just started talking. And he was totally cool.
And there it was.
Cool, but, that doesn't happen every day.
And the other thing when we think of you is we always talk about Jimmy sleeping in a bathtub, but I don't know why. In San Francisco.
Oh, no, that's why. Because I was working in San Francisco at a label.
Just a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We are rolling the Jimmy Brandmeier story. Here we go. And it's going to be rolling action.
I was working in San Francisco during the computer boom, and all the rooms were filled in the inns all over town. So there was an ad that said, available, $1,700 a month. You could sleep in the bathroom, and with the added bonus of using the shower curtain as your wall. I immediately called Johnny, and Johnny immediately started mocking me. And I went into a total and deep, dark fit of laughter.
The Jimmy Brandmeier story coming soon to NPR. Yeah, people then started writing songs about you in your bathtub sleeping there. Oh, my God. Oh,
what, $1,700 to rent a bathtub per month.
Hey, but I believe that San Francisco is still one of the most expensive cities in the world today, still.
It's out of control. It was out of control. I don't know what's going on there now. But
I don't know. That just seems so weird. The story, one of these days, like when the brothers get together, we always say we're going to have these conversations about our life, but nobody really knows what we're all doing. Nobody really pays attention.
What is that plaque you have on your wall?
It says, hold on a minute. It basically says if you say something here in this room, we're going to pretend that we hear it, but we don't really hear it. We're not really listening. It's something like that.
We don't really care.
And we don't really care what you're saying, but we're going to pretend. I'll never forget as long as I live. Gino Giovannuti, we bring Gino up north with the brothers. It's all of us in a room. And Jeffy, my brother Jeffy, starts telling a story. So anyway, I was in downtown and this thing, blah, blah. And then as people tell stories in our family, everyone just interrupts or comes in on a different off-ramp and moves over here. And you got to just keep deflecting all the stories because we just keep changing our stories or people keep getting interrupted. So Jeffy finally gets through this story, which would have been a 1-minute story. But every brother interrupted everything you can interrupt, okay? And then Gino, I said, Gino, tell that story about blah, blah, blah. And he goes, I'm not going to start telling a story in this group. Are you kidding me? There's no way I'm going to try to get on that on-ramp. Are you nuts?
You get heckled.
No way. And then we always would just go, is it over? No, what did we always say after the end of every boring story? Because we knew it was getting...
I'm not going to say it.
Okay, I'm not going to say it either. That, but I can say it, but I'm not going to.
You can do whatever you want now.
Yeah, look at that radio. Look what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I got you there. I can do whatever I want. But but you're not paying me. I forgot. I knew there was a catch here.
Hey, but you got to make sure to every 5 minutes tell people what time it is and what the weather is, because that's really important in radio.
And always make sure you do 6 to 8 minutes of commercials.
Yeah, exactly.
No, per stop set. Make sure where are you going to, here's the thing though with radio people, and I think you should understand, I think Jimmy's right. Where are you going to find a place where you're going to get the time these days? Where?
Nowhere.
What about the traffic report? Nowhere. What? You're just not, news. how would I ever get news? I've got to wait till the next hour to get the news from somebody. You've got to be kidding me.
You got to make plans to avoid the news. I mean,
wait, let it float. Let them float. You got to make plans to avoid the news. That's right, Buzz. Try to get around it. People listen to radio like, okay, well, he's going to do a commercial. Okay, I'm out. Boom. I mean, people who complain about anything here, or even if they complain about radio in general, hey, dudes, turn it off. Stop listening.
I don't think you realize how profound what Buzz said is.
Yep, that's right.
People are trying to avoid the news. There should be a song here. Oh, no more news. It's kind of profound in this time that we're going through right now.
It's unbelievable. It really is. And what Buzz says, not only profound, it's blatantly obvious. Hey, it's just radio. What do you got to put something in there that people actually want to hear. You're just following these formats that are just wasted. They're just stupid. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Where are you going to find music that you like without going to radio? Damn.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Where are you? Wait a minute. Why wouldn't I let some nimnut program my station with the music he thinks is well tested? Why?
Oh my God!
Right?
What does well tested even mean anymore? Oh, who were they testing?
Yeah, that's a good point. They would call out these things. They'd say, "What do you think of this song?" Right? And then they'd go, "Okay," and then they'd go, "Well, a lot of people like this song, so we're going to play it." And that was the end of it.
Yeah.
It's great. Wait a minute. What was that one format I had? I had a great idea, Buzz. Do you remember? It was like
The Mess.
No, not What's the Mess?
I remember when we had a conversation. You said if I had a radio station, I call it The Mess. You never know what you're going to hear.
See, but I think that's a great show. It's a great format. No, mine was for ADD. It was like we don't play we play more music because we don't play the whole thing. This is The Who.
Wasn't it an actual format in Canada?
ADD. Oh my God, what happened there? Yeah, it was. They tried it. I remember that. I said to that guy, stole my format.
The songs were like under a minute. But you got to hear a million of them.
Yeah, they tried it. It didn't work because people would just say, you got Sticks on the Brandmeier Radio Network. Sticks. Hold on a minute. Now listen, Sticks. This is what you got to do. This is how we should program radio. Yeah. Blue Collar Man. Sticks. We play more music because we don't play the whole thing. Welcome back. My name is John Francis.
Just play the hooks. It's an all-hook radio.
I'm telling you, I like that format. I'd listen to that station.
But what did you get? Get to the chorus. That's what they say.
What'd you say?
When you're writing, don't bore us. Get to the chorus.
Is that what they say? Is that really what they say?
Yeah. When songwriters, the slogan has been, it's universal slogan. Don't bore us. Get to the chorus. So most people want to hear the chorus anyway. So why not just play the chorus?
But you're going to get calls like this. I'm listening to the station, and I'm wondering. I keep hearing like only a few seconds of this song, and I'm wondering what's going on. There seems to be going on there. That's all those 300-year-old listeners calling and asking for help. Wait a second. Let me go back to my radio format. Hold on a second. I love that idea. But I mean, seriously, though, where are you going to get good music if you don't have somebody, doing it for you? You know what I mean? You got ZZ Top. I'm John Francis Brandmeier.
Man, what really knocked me out was the cheap sunglasses.
Yeah. ZZ Top, taking your requests. Yeah, can you play something by Adele?
To make you feel my love.
That's Adele. I'm John Francis Brandmeier. You've got it here. Taking your requests right now. 833-5JB Show. Yeah, I'm really liking the new format. Could you play something? Play something by Bon Jovi. John Francis, Bon Jovi for you there. More hits because we don't play the whole song. How's it going?
I actually love it. I literally love it.
Isn't it the greatest?
No, there's nothing wrong with that idea.
It is definitely ADD, and I like the go. I just love it.
There's nothing wrong with that idea at all. It's fantastic.
I mean, it's so uncomfortable when you're listening to a song that you actually like, and suddenly you're tired of listening to it. You want to hear the new song, and it's only been 45 seconds.
But okay, Jimmy, Buzz, what do they do? What do you do when you listen to your iTunes or your Spotify's or your what? You go like this, nah. You start playing something, move on, right?
Right.
Yeah, but there's a real thing going on. Like I was just doing this kind of hip hoppy song with Craig in Chicago, and the length of the songs are getting shorter and shorter because they have to. Like 3 minutes is even a lot because you're losing people's attention. So get it down, around 2 minutes, between 2 and 3. That's where it's going. So the time is shrinking because attention spans are shrinking. So it's something actually happening out there. So why not just go straight to the chorus and forget the rest?
Yeah. And then there's Bob Dylan, of course.
Well, yeah, but wait, yeah, Bob Dylan had released a set, but listen, the 17-minute song about John F. Kennedy's assassination, which is really good timing. I don't think anyone's heard anything about John F. Kennedy for any time. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. You know what? But Jimmy, what did the Beatles do? 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
2 minutes until they started, into the White Album or whatever it was. There's no question about that. But you know what?
Hey Jude.
Do you remember this? Yeah, Hey Jude, 7 minutes. But remember in The Sopranos when Michael Imperioli, a.k.a. Christopher, in The Sopranos, started to become a record producer? Jimmy, did you ever watch Sopranos?
I remember. Yeah.
So he walks in and he goes,
"You want to know what the problem is? Where are the f***ing choruses?"
Right. Right. But he was going like, hey, hold on a second. Right? That's amazing. That's amazing. So I think you're right, but you're finding out, Jimmy, that is what as you're producing records and doing that kind of stuff, that people are saying our attention span is
shrinking. Yeah.
I think you're probably right.
You can go look on the Spotify playlist. It's just getting less and less and less because we're turning into an ADD world, obviously.
Right.
So everything's getting shorter.
This is Uncle Joe. I think what you're doing to radio. I'm the last classic rock DJ in the country, and I'm the kind of guy that picks the music for you people. You don't have the ability as listeners to find out what it is that you want to hear. I will tell you what you want to hear. And what Brandmeyer's doing with this idea of desecrating a Bon Jovi song or any other song is bullshit. Here's you two.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's you too. Hey, wait a minute. It's longer than that, you dumbass. Play Motley Crue.
Yeah. That one just fades. What about a song that just fades out? It just starts playing.
It's just one downbeat and out. Okay, thank you.
So wait, what's the model now? What's a good length of a song then? A good length for a song is what, 3 minutes? 2 to 3?
2 to 3. But I mean, there's 4-minute songs out there. That's fine, but it's just getting shorter. And you got to really have a fan base that likes no matter what you do.
Yeah.
So, but it's getting shorter and shorter.
You got to like Radiohead or Fish or something like that.
Yeah, unless you're a total fanatic over, then you listen to anything.
Yeah,
but everything's shorter.
Or a Deadhead. What's the Deadhead joke?
What did the Deadhead say when he got off drugs? Man, this band sucks.
You got the Beatles right here on the John Francis Network. Yeah, the Beatles, John Francis with you, taking your requests. Come on. Why wouldn't that work? Why wouldn't it work? Jimmy, man, here's something else. I wish you were my brother.
I don't want to change the subject too much, but there's another idea you added. You did another one once. I can't. It was hysterical. It was just the punchline radio.
Yep, that's
you
right.
never told the whole joke. You just told the punchline.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty. Do I know it? I wrote it.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best joke. You want to talk about the longest joke in the world? Jimmy telling this joke, I can't even begin to get into it. But yeah, it's just the punchlines. You would just do a joke and you just tell the punchline. You don't say anything else but the punchline. That's all you do. That's it.
I enjoyed that too.
Yeah, that was fun. All right, back to the music. Let's go back. Let's go to Randy Newman. Jimmy, thanks for calling in. I'm glad that you could talk to Leon. I'm glad that you're my brother, and maybe one of these days we will see each other again. We're what, 60?
Hopefully, really, really soon.
We're 90 minutes away, and we've all been locked up.
COVID.
Thank you. All right, man. I'm gonna play some Randy Newman live. The day you walked in and saw Randy Newman just sitting there like a nice dude he was, I'll play a little of that right here.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And it won't be 1 minute. Here's Randy Newman live in the lounge.
You need to hear the history to see the future. The Bryn Mawr Archives.
Good morning.
You want some reverb on the piano?
No, I got some here.
Yeah? 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Here's the thing about him. He scores this beautiful music, and those damn actors talk over it.
Yeah, they do.
And that, you got to stop that.
That's what happened in Toy Story.
Yeah.
You know, it opened up with the song.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, these little guys came out and they talk for a while. Then they get to another song.
That really bothers me about going to see a film. When you're playing your music, I just really want to hear the music.
Yeah, I stand up sometimes and what the hell happened here?
Hey, why are they talking
Who is
so
this?
damn
Who is this
much?
spaceman and cowboy?
Come on, what's the deal here? Knock it off. Can I have you? You've got a friend of me from Toy Story?
Yeah, sure.
Can you do a little bit of that?
Yeah. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old past said. Boy, you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got trouble, and I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, big and stronger too. Maybe, but none of them would ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful. Randy Newman in the Love Dart Lounge.
Am I on? Well, I got to say some good crap about him. Am I supposed to tell the truth in this thing? Okay. Hey, kids, this is Randy Newman. Johnny B, you're not only a great radio technician, but you're a real man. It was fantastic last night, and I hope to see you again soon. This is just private. I love you almost in every way, even in sort of a bad way. And I'm a great fan of your show, and you couldn't be at a better place on the dial. Is that enough? They need any more of this shit? Okay. Thank you, and I know you don't know who the hell I am, but Your grandfather does.
You're listening to the Outdoor Radio Network, with offices located in Newsboro, Wisconsin, and transmitter located in Watoma, Wisconsin. We now join the Good Outdoorsman Show with your host, Eddie Abler, brought to you by the Wisconsin Supper Club Association. This is the Outdoor Radio Network.
You get a line, I'll get a pull, honey. You get a line and I'll
Bumped into the mic there. Good day, everyone. This is the Good Outdoorsman Show with Eddie Abler. Brought to you by the Lakewood Supper Club, the Lakeside Supper Club, the Pine View Supper Club, the Dewdrop Inn, the Lakeview Supper Club, the Pineside Supper Club, Pinewood Supper Club, Cabaret Supper Club, the Noon Saloon, Pine Knoll Supper Club, and Schultz's Whitetail Inn, along with Shooter's Pub. Open that hole, here comes my pole, and if this boat's trolling, I must be swollen. Ain't a hay and a good day, how's by you? Believe you me, I'm fair to middling, don't you know, 'cause I'm getting out of this gol darn shanty we call a house. So let's talk about what's going on in the great outdoors this week. I want to mention, as I say, the Pine Knoll Supper Club is kind of open for business. They are going to allow you to bring your own vehicle and park it in their parking lot. It's like a tailgate restaurant. They won't let you go in the house or inside their restaurant. But they'll bring the food out for you. You got your own table. You need your own chairs. You need your own silverware, and they'll provide the rest for you. Pine Knoll Supper Club. Good idea. Okay. And someone named Earl sent me a story out of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, that a subject ran over another subject with a boat trailer in the Lakeside Park. Must have had Illinois plates, that's all I can tell you. The guy who ran over the guy, of course, for Christ's sake.
There's no place that I'd rather be than right here with my redneck, white socks, blue ribbon.
Oh, that's a good song. Let me introduce you to our guest on the Good Outdoorsman Show today with Eddie Abler. His name is Jacob. This Tulsa man invented, for Christ's sake, I don't even, what the heck. It's a fishing reel. Jason, I'll let you tell him what you got going in that crazy head of yours.
All right, it's a fishing reel on the side of a solid shell drink insulator.
Okay, slow her down for a second. You got a fishing reel, and then you've got a drink. What is it?
It's a drink insulator, similar to a what you would normally use as a koozie or a coolie, but this has a solid shell with a handline fishing reel on the side.
It's a drink holder or a fishing bowl. Or I'm so lost. I explain it. So what you put her on the end of your pole, and you got a beer in there, and you can still reel fish in.
Yeah, but you don't put it on your pole. It's actually a handline reel, and you use it. Your hand is kind of your pole.
You use your hand as your
out.
Right. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a handline reel. You pitch it out, and you hold the line, and you can drink with the other hand, and then when you get a bite, you jerk, and you just reel it back on the spool.
Oh, boy. You are something else. Why and how, Jacob, why and how the hell do you think of something like this? That sounds like a humdinger of an idea.
Well, I'm down at Destin, Florida. I'm sitting out with my buddies in the water with 1,000 other people, and I look down, we're drinking a beer, and look down, and there's fish everywhere. And I told them, I said, man, I got to catch those fish. I am a fisherman at heart, and I got to figure out a way to catch those fish. And they said, man, if you bring a rod out here, you are going to upset everybody in the water. And I said, well, watch this. I didn't even tell them to hold my beer. I just said, watch this. And so I tied some line into the bottom of my drink insulator and started pitching out about 20 feet of it, and I would catch a fish and I would reel it in, just wrapping it around my
my insulator, but I kept spilling my beer.
Right. There you go. You got a problem right there.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I had to figure out a way that I could do it without spilling my drink, and I came home and had an engineer help me out, and we ended up making a spool on the side of your insulator and made it solid shelled, so it's actually very stiff and stable. And I came back down with a prototype, and everybody on the beach was trying to buy my prototype.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Doesn't that sound, Jacob, like one of those ideas you got a nose full and you're out there with your buddies fishing and you go, hey, I got an idea there, Stosh. Why don't we put a koozie or like a drink holder and make it a fishing reel? Oh, that's a good one there. Have a good day. All right. You take that and you forget it, but not you. You take it home and you get a patent for it and you're selling it.
Yes, that's correct. It was, it actually took me a couple of years to make that decision, because I went down the next year doing the same thing with my dad. And he said, man, you need to figure out a way to make that where you can sell those.
Sure. You got yourself quite a dad there, that's for sure, boy. That's quite an encouraging old man, if you ask me. Yeah, hey, you know what you need to do, Sonny? You need to sell something that you can keep drinking while you're fishing. Oh, Dad, thanks for the advice. Oh, my Lord.
It was funny because my whole thought was down here on the beach. Well, the first show in Oklahoma that I take it to, a guy from Minnesota comes up to my booth and he said, man, how much are you selling those for? And I told him, I said, well, they're $12 for one or two for 20, show special. Want to sell as many of them as I can. And he said, how about if I buy 200 of them?
Oh, boy.
And I said, well, okay, I'll try to figure out a price for you. And he said, I'm going to take them up to Minnesota and sell them.
Sure, fresh water. That's where you're talking about. That's where the drinkers are, too. You better get them into Wisconsin, because here in the Good Outdoors, I will guarantee you will drink in Oklahoma under the table.
Well, what he told me was, he said, these will be great for ice fishermen.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
And I'd never even thought about that. And he said, I'm telling you, you can skip the beach. You need to come up north. Ice fishing's where it's at.
Right.
Everybody's sitting in their little hut drinking a beer and fishing. He said, this is perfect.
It does. So you when you go fishing, you're going out there to have some fun, keep drinking, but you don't want to stop drinking or spill your drink while you're fishing. Boy, oh boy.
That's correct.
Oh, you are a good, I'll tell you, I like your sense of humor. I like where you're coming from on this. And I think that if you can keep fishing and drinking at the same time, I think you're missing the boat, no pun intended, but you got to remember, I believe, did you see when they allowed the people in Wisconsin to get out of the house after COVID? Who was first in the bars? Wisconsin. So what are you going to do? You got to sell it up in the great up north in Wisconsin for sure, and hopefully we'll be able to help you do that. How much these things cost there, Jacob?
They're $12.
Well, that seems reasonable.
We sell them online for $12. It's probably the cheapest fishing rod and the most expensive drink insulator you're going to buy, but
right.
It's the only one that serves two purposes. So that's what we try to push out there.
What would your next goal be? Something like a reel that lights a cigarette for you, or something like that, or I mean, come on, you got something on that noodle of yours you're thinking right now.
Actually, this is my one-time shot. We're going to try to run with this, and if this makes it, then we might start thinking of something else.
Well, listen, it seemed like a real reasonable thing, and you can buy these off the computer. And what is the information where they can find them on the computer?
You can go to chillinreel.com, CHILLNREEL.com.
Boy, and that sounds like a real fun gift, and you sound like a real nut. I want you to keep doing what you're doing there and enjoy yourself. Thanks for joining us in the great outdoors there, my friend.
All right. Thank you very much.
As always, you'll get my gun when you pry my cold, dead, fingers from around the barrel. And, here at Eddie Abler believes there's plenty of room for all of God's creatures out there. Right next to the mashed potatoes. Good day.
Yonder comes a man with a sack of bread.
You get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go down and crawl that hole, honey, baby mine.
All you gotta do is put a
drink in my hand.
Yeah, fill it up, I'll throw it down. When you drive me home, take the long way around. You be my Lois Lane, I'll be your Superman. All you gotta do is put a drink in my head. My head Monday morning at alarm clock sings. It goes bang, bang, bang while it ring, ring, rings. Yeah, I'm ready to roll if you wanna rock again. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Yeah, fill it up, I'll throw it down. I got a little hungover, still hanging around. Yeah, that hair of the dog is howling, hey there, man. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. That hair of the dog is howling, hey there, man.
All you got to do is put a drink in my hand, especially when you're fishing. What a great idea. A fishing reel that hooks up and holds your beer. Well, that's fantastic. That is what a great idea. I'm so proud to have the Eddie Abler Outdoorsman Show on this Brandmeier broadcast system. Live now? Yes, let me see. Yep, we're still live. That is correct. All right.
Let's go get blitzed. Let's get wasted. Let's get ripped.
All right. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Wait a second. Email brandmeiershow@gmail.com. brandmeiershow@gmail.com. My last name, Brandmeier. Brandmeier Show. Johnny B. You can call me that if you want. Don't call me John Francis. Call 8335-JB Show. We'll get to you when we can. Ask Mr. Buzz Kilman up in there. You got a nice break. Did you go potty?
No, but I had some coffee.
Coffee. That's what I want. Coffee. Yeah. Hey, well, I won't be able to get any coffee delivered to me from upstairs because of the Nancy Sinatra talk. I'm sure of that. Yeah. Why don't you have Nancy Sinatra bring you some coffee?
Right. There's a price for everything.
Yeah. That's why this isn't going to work. I don't want to do a show where people are actually listening to it in my own home. I don't, you used to be able to do a show, do it in the morning, right. You come home. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, good. What's going on?
How was the show?
Nobody asked me how the show is. Nobody asked me how's the show. And the thing is, they never heard it. She's too busy being a mom and wanted. You didn't listen to it. It was fantastic. I don't need you to listen to it. Yeah, well, then you guess you don't need your coffee either. Why don't you call Nancy Sinatra now? Ay. Come on, please, Lisa, have some coffee. But
so what did you do on the break? You didn't have time to get coffee,
I didn't. Not a second. I didn't. Buzz, I didn't. I'm trying to run around, figure out where do I load this, put that in, do this. What am I going to do here? I got to tell you, though, I don't know why. I just love it. There's something about it.
You need an intern.
Yeah, you need an intern wife, too. All you gotta do is put a drink in my hand. Okay, come on.
You're essentially telling me that you believe that Johnny is an alcoholic and a liar? Is that correct?
If you want to call him an alcoholic, I'll go that far. I think he can't handle his alcohol.
I know an addict when I see one. He's clearly got a problem. That's counterproductive. So to me, he's got to go. I don't want to believe that. But if he's an addict, he's got to go. I mean, forgive me for thinking that you probably were high. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that I know that to be the case. It's just an assumption. But damn it. I mean, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it ain't a damn mongoose. It is what it is. And I'm just telling you, oh, no. You can't have that.
I think he can't handle his alcohol.
I don't know where that came from. Oh,
Did I hear
man.
Stephen Smith there?
Yeah, Stephen Smith. That's it. Yeah. I got to tell you, what's happening with Drew Brees should not be happening in the NFL. Now they finally understand why a man takes a knee. Do you understand that? Man, oh man. Here's where you got to learn. Drew Brees, anybody out there in the world where someone can actually hear you. And guess what? Everyone can hear you now because you are doing it on Twitter or Facebook or something. Everybody can hear you. So whatever you say is going to come back and bite you in the ass if it ain't right. Matter of fact, you can say anything. Hey, I got to tell you one thing. I like the warmer weather. You shut up about warmer weather. You piece of crap. Hey, look who brought me some coffee. Lisa brought me some coffee. Yeah. Hey, honey, how you doing, girl? Wait, I don't even have you. Wait, no, don't put it over there. She's trying to pour it down my pants. Yeah, at least there'll be something down there.
She knows it's Saturday night.
Wait, just say. Did you hear what Buzz said? I said, you're trying to pour it down my pants, and he said, she knows it's Saturday night.
Right on, Buzz.
There you go.
Please cut that up.
Hey, Lee, I'm gonna talk about something because I'm gonna talk about Vegas. I'm gonna play your dad talking to. I'm gonna listen. Listen, I gotta be able to play Angelo when I want. He's dead. He would have loved this attention. But can you just step to the mic just a little closer?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it on? I don't think
it's on. Buzz, you can hear Lisa, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh man, this is good coffee. Can you hear yourself in the headphones?
Hello? No.
Yeah, just turn it up on the bottom there. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the problem with having a show in the house because you're around. That's the big. First of all,
But be careful. That could be a solved problem. No time flat.
I always listen.
No,
to
did
the
you
show,
did you hear what he just said?
No, what?
Turn the volume up.
It's up.
Okay, well, how come you couldn't hear what he said
Well,
then?
I wasn't.
Because do you hear what she just said? Because she wasn't listening.
Yeah.
What don't you understand, man? She ain't listening. When you talk, when she sees your mouth moving, she does not listen.
Shut up, Billy.
I was turning the volume up.
Okay, so now do you hear what he said?
Can you repeat that, please, Buzz?
The thing is, I really have trouble repeating everything because
I'll tell you why.
Whenever I just open my mouth and stuff comes out and I forget about it.
And I'll tell you something. I will tell you something. The reason you forget about it is because what you're saying is always brilliant. It's magic. When you speak, magic comes out. Don't you agree?
Sometimes. Their buzzisms are phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't know what. It's just I don't know how it comes out of his mouth, and I stop and I go, "What did he just say?"
But Johnny said, he was alone. Oh, see, I can't recreate.
All right, just give me the gist.
No, the gist of it is that he said that I could. I said, see, I can't remember it either.
All right, well, the two of you.
Why don't you both shut the fuck up?
All right, hold on a second. Now, wait a minute. He said you could arrange it so that I could be alone.
Yeah, right.
That's
right. Lisa could arrange it so you could be alone.
That's correct. Right.
Alone, I don't know.
Alone in the house. I said I want to be alone in the house.
Oh, I could.
And when you talk to me, you lift your head up in the air. Use the microphone.
I'm not used to talking.
Yeah, I know. She's like, you could tell she's actually flush. Look at her. She's like my little bride when I first married her 92 years ago. Okay, now let me ask you this. Well, this is what I wanted to talk about. And and Lisa is my witness right here. I just checked this earlier because I see where Las Vegas is opening in a soft open, and they're doing, some hotels and casinos are reopening. Casinos are going to be required to have a plan for proper hygiene, social distancing before they can reopen. Yeah. That's why you want to go to Vegas. Right, hold on. That's why you want to go to.
I did enjoy the fountain display at the Bellagio.
Yeah, what'd you say?
At the Bellagio Hotel, they put a show on with their fountains. It was very exciting to mark the opening of Las Vegas.
You were at that one.
I saw it on TV. Come on.
Okay, there we go. There we go. We saw it on TV, ladies and gentlemen. They saw it on TV.
But they have incredible fountains. You know those fountains.
Yes, of course. All right. The fountains are so old, believe me. That's not a big deal. Las Vegas is the place, but they're opening it in a soft opening. And at the Bellagio and MGM resorts, they're going to have hand washing stations and plexiglass shields. They've been set up for the casino floor.
Book my trip.
Oh, yeah.
What happened in Las Vegas goes on my website.
What happens in
What happened in Las Vegas goes on my website.
Okay, so that's the kind of stuff you don't want to see in Las Vegas, Nevada. MGM Resorts, Las Vegas properties, including Bellagio, as I say, Mandalay Bay, New York, New York. They have a 7-point safety plan. Employee screening, social distancing, enhanced cleaning protocols, hand washing stations on casino floors. Employees will be required to wear masks.
Oh.
And in part of the resort, here's my favorite line. In some parts of the resorts in Las Vegas, as they soft open, like at roulette tables, guests will be required to wear masks too. There's no way, right?
Insane.
No, you're not going to Vegas to wear a mask. You're going to Vegas to take your pants off. Hey, that was also brilliant. That's something Buzz would have said. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. So anyway, whenever I think of Vegas, I think of the leaving Las Vegas.
Yes.
And do you know why I think about it? What did I ask you to do today? What did I ask you to check today?
Check the life insurance policy and see what age they stop paying since everybody's living longer these days. Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought, you know how you just do things when you're going through, you're moving quickly and you're not really thinking about what's happening. You're just doing things. Okay. So I signed this deal, which would allow Miss Lisa here to have all of my money if I were to croak. Now, this is a real policy. And I want to ask insurance guys out there if I got ripped off. But I have to die before 95.
Yes.
95.
If you live past 95, it's zero.
They won't. She gets zero money. Now, Angelo died at
92.
92. Millie is now
She's 90.
90. And people got to get into the mic, girl.
Sorry.
Yeah. And so the chances are the people are living longer, although
That's my side, though. We have longevity on my side.
Yeah, what? Oh, yeah.
Your side is.
Oh, you're
your
right.
Parents died,
Iffy.
Yeah. It's a little,
Lee, you know what? You never said that part about it.
well,
Yeah, I'm going to cash in, dumbass. What do you think? Why do you think I signed it? Oh, my God. I never thought about that part of it. Oh, my God.
well, it's good because I'll probably live longer than you, and I'll need the money. So
Wait a second. What age did my dad die at?
it was early 70s, I think, and your mom was early 80s.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
can't
mean,
really
it is.
complain about that.
No, I know, but I think that don't you think a life insurance policy should be if you die, whatever age it is, if I live to be 190, Lisa or the wife or the spouse or whoever you've given your life insurance money to should be able to benefit from it. Not you go ahead, hey, too bad.
What's the reason that they give for that? I mean, what do they say?
You
got too old.
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know what it was.
And guess what?
I can't think of a reason.
No. And guess what, Buzz? Guess what? She didn't ask.
I didn't ask. Well, first of all, it was your...
Yeah, because why do you care?
She knows it's a lock.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's one way or the other. Yeah, one way or the other, Buzz. He's going to croak. Doesn't matter what year it is. Doesn't matter what day it is. Bingo. Guess who's going to Vegas? Me. Yeah, you'll be in Vegas. Look at you. Nice. She's riding around, hired, living up in a suite. Oh, my God. And I would be buried right next to Nancy Sinatra and Frank. You would have let me do it.
Keep that up, and I'll collect sooner.
No, I'm going to be serious right now. I'm 100% serious.
Yes.
If I were to have come back from being with Nancy Sinatra...
Are you seriously going to ask me that question?
She's actually, as I'm starting to ask it, her lips are going up like she's about to smile because she knows it's stupid. It's not stupid.
It's stupid.
If I came back and said... I made Sweet Love to Nancy Sinatra.
First of all, who did you, years ago, you asked me that same question, but it was like...
Brooke Shields?
Mitzi Gaynor.
Oh, Mitzi Gaynor. Mitzi Gaynor. Don't buzz. I shoot my sights high, don't I? Mitzi Gaynor. Hey, everybody, guess what?
I can't think of what she even looks like. What is Mitzi Gaynor?
Okay, now listen to this. That is how weird it is. Just think about that. That's how high I shoot my sights. I want to go out with Mitzi Gaynor, and if I'm lucky, Lillian Gish. B. Arthur. Oh my God. Well, okay.
Lillian Gish was cute even when she was old.
Okay, no.
Not B. Arthur.
Wait a minute. What would upset a woman if I went out with? What if I went out with an old bag? No, why would that make you upset? Because it's a story I can tell my brothers. I guess who I nailed. I nailed Mitzi Gaynor, and they would say, "Who's Mitzi? Who's Mitzi? Who's Mitzi? Who's Mitzi Gaynor?"
I'm glad you're so amused by it.
I don't know why it's funny. Because okay, let me be clear. If you went to me and you said I was at a place, no, I would see. If you said George Clooney, I'd say no way.
Well,
no, but okay. But if you said Bob Newhart, I'd say have at it.
What's the point then?
The point is, I wouldn't be jealous of Bob Newhart. I would be jealous.
Well, then it's a waste, isn't it?
Would you be jealous of Nancy Sinatra?
Probably not. But
See,
I'm
Buzz?
Italian. I don't know. We're just, you know.
Yeah.
You know my mother. My mother's like.
Oh my God!
I'm not like her, but
I got to tell you,
insane.
No, she is insane.
Yeah,
she's Millie is insane. But you know what? You're right. We would go to a restaurant with Millie and Ange, and the waitress would give Ange just a little, because Ange is a nice guy.
He liked to talk to everybody.
Yeah, was a nice guy. He's the guy that works the room. When he walks in the room, Angelo, Lisa's father, my father-in-law, now deceased, he would work the room. Everybody was, why were you talking to the waitress so long? Why were you, that's the voice. That's Millie's voice.
Yeah.
And you're going to hear it. Okay, so this is Angelo. When I think of two things about Vegas, when I think about that life insurance policy, what did I tell you I was going to do? And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. What did I tell you I was going to do? The drinking.
Oh, you were going to drink yourself like in the movie.
Nick Cage.
Yeah, 94.
Leaving Las Vegas.
I think you're meeting Brian.
Yeah, Joey's son-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we made a pact that he's going to come with me. He's going to wheel me into the Mirage or whatever hotel's still standing, and I am going to drink every single day until I kill myself before 95. That's it. I will screw that insurance company. There's no way I'm paying all this insurance. No, Lisa, listen to me.
No,
I know you think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Why would I live to get 94 and get close to 95 and then realize, oh my God, I'm not going to.
It is insane. I do. It is insane. I agree with you. And I don't even know why we signed it. And I don't think we even know.
Lee, you know why we signed it? Because you're the one who wins. I lose.
It was your.
It's
it
not
was
mine.
your idea.
No, it wasn't.
Oh my God, it was.
No, to have a life insurance policy, yes, but not to have a policy that's going to kill me. I basically go like this. I know that I have to die at 95. I have to. Am I right? Yeah, look at you laugh. Yeah. I hope it's before that. Buzz.
No comment.
I mean, that's like 2 marriages of time. I mean,
Buzz, but I swear to God, when I said I have to die at 95, she gave that look, and I told you that you have a look that you.
Do you know how far?
No. But you know what your look was? Your look was like, wow. I got to put up with this. At least I hope they move the studio out of here. So I can pretend then I can pretend I was listening. Yeah, how was the show today? Oh, good. Yeah, great. Oh,
you're so funny.
Oh, my God. But, okay, so insurance guys out there, you can email me, whatever you want to do. Is there a way to get out of this that without having to eat the cost I've already put into this life insurance policy? I think a policy, or let me ask you this, ladies and gentlemen, insurance guys, is that the norm? Is that the norm that they put a cutoff date on your death to collect money?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
And Buzz, because I thought about this, I said, Lisa, please check. And she goes up, she brings me the entire insurance policy, and there it is. Right?
Right.
Don't they have a sentence of explanation? And because blah, 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 you don't get any money after 95.
Just because it's a 30, 40-year policy, whatever the number of years of a policy is, I guess. I don't know. And I don't know, you're thinking, well, the longevity on his side of the family, the chances of getting to that age is pretty low. But then again, today everybody's living longer and longer.
Maybe they think that if you hit 95, you'll be so happy you really won't need the money.
Okay. How many 95-year-olds you know that are running around happy? Nobody.
Or just running around.
Yeah, just moving around at all. Come on. Yeah, I know, Mr. Salamanca. You're in a wheelchair. I got it. So what? Okay, now, that is a really good question. Why is it that
Why don't you call
who?
the dude? I don't know.
Yeah, don't say his name, though.
I gotta go look it up anyway, but...
let me, I'm going to call him.
Yeah.
What day is it, Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Oh, he's not going to pick up.
He won't.
He's not going to pick up, but I'm going to call him.
Yeah.
And just say, listen, I'm wondering, hey, we're on a show right now and people are listening. Why do you have me cut off at 95? By the way, you're right, though. The chances of me going to 95 are. So, speaking of Vegas, put your money down now. How long will Johnny B live? Put me in the debt pool. How long will I live? Let's figure it out. Buzz, you're supposed to bury me or something. No, my brothers are supposed to bury me.
I'm supposed to help.
Yeah, you're going to. I can just see Buzz getting the call.
What, is he dead now? No, I'm going to the Mexican restaurant tonight. Not going to be alone. Just tell him, he's dead, so don't tell him. Hey, Lisa, what are you doing this week?
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Buzz is going to move in on my old lady. He's going to. Okay, so let's listen to this now. Sometimes I would be this. So Angelo tells the story, and I'm going to be clear about this, okay? Angelo's favorite story to tell when we were in Vegas was one night, Lisa and I, we're in Vegas, and we're sitting around the roulette table. Now, Lee, you know I had $100 to start.
Yes, I did.
Okay. I had $100. I said, let's just play before we go have a drink. Then we're going to spin some roulette wheel, and then we're going to go to dinner, right?
Correct.
That was the plan.
That was the plan.
You got a mic now. You can stop. Don't tell me when I get upstairs. That's not the story. Why'd you tell me that? So you go ahead.
I'll stop you if I
good.
feel it's different.
Good. Okay, now. So we stop at the table, and I got 100. I'm just dropping,
Could we say that we had probably a couple of drinks before
yes,
we started? Okay.
Of course.
Okay,
yeah.
Clarify that.
So, Buzz, if you're not following it, also let me know if you're not following it. Anything seems weird. We're at a roulette table, and I had $100 to start, $100 in chips. That's it. And I started putting them on the table, and I'm hitting every number. Roulette pays 35 to 1. So you put on 20, you get this back. You put on 40, you get this. And all of a sudden, I got a stack of chips, and I'm getting more. And you want more drink? Yeah, give me another drink. Okay, cool. And I got a stack of chips, and it is rising up to the, and everyone's looking at me like, wow, this is fantastic. Yeah. Holy smokes.
Like James Bond.
Yeah, I'm the guy. I'm the man. I'm not like at the crap table where they're yelling at me because they don't care, but I'm starting to get a lot of money. And they're, and they're starting to change it out like these. Hey, what's this color? I've never seen this color before.
Yeah.
No, because I was really not paying attention. I just know that I had a lot of chips. So Lisa goes, yeah, you're winning. Let's just quit now while you're ahead. You got to quit. And I go, yeah, definitely. She goes, I'm going to go to the bathroom. When I come back, let's go to dinner. And I go, yes, of course. But, so should I tell how much money was on? Yeah, well, yeah, because I
don't
even
remember how, but I took a bunch of those bigger
Yeah,
numbers.
She took some away. Okay, so that means, okay,
we wouldn't lose everything.
If you took money away, Lee, then guess what?
Yeah, I know it was
we
even
had
more.
$25,000 on the table.
Because I probably took at least 5,000.
And she took
from $100.
Yes,
I was up 20.
He just would hit on every number. And then he'd like take whatever he won, the 35, say that he won, and he'd put the same chips right back on that number, and it would hit again. So it just kept multiplying. So
when
fast.
did it turn?
Well, I'll tell you.
I don't.
Go
I
ahead.
went to the bathroom.
When you went to the bathroom,
I wasn't gone that long. Maybe 5-10 minutes, and he just because then he was. I remember this telling you got to stop putting everything out, just but you wouldn't listen.
Yep.
No,
but I know what happened.
Yeah.
I know exactly what happened. You said to me, so my brain, you said to me, when we come back from the bathroom, we're going to dinner. So now I'm hitting everything. So I was probably putting on 1,000 on a number, 1,000 here, but I was not even thinking. I was stacking them on all the numbers, and then boom, boom, boom. Everyone who's been to Vegas, who's ever been on a roll, guess what? Once you roll, sooner or later, you're going to stop rolling, and you're going to stop. And when she came back, that little teeny stack was just sitting there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yikes.
depressing. But I knew what I had in my purse, so I mean.
So that was probably, if you took 5, when we figured it out, I even thought we said to the guy, what was it? What was that? Somebody next to us said something like that. Dude, you just lost 25, something like that. They were giving me some.
Honestly, I don't know.
Angelo.
I've been trying to tell you that for 3 weeks.
Numbnuts. That's what he used to call me. Numbnuts. Just numbnuts. And so now, just so you know the story.
That's tough to live with.
Yeah, numbnuts. And he would say it to me all the time. Everybody thinks you're dead and this and that. And then, but he likes to tell that story. He likes to tell that story about me losing the money. He likes to tell the story about me losing the money. Now, if you can hear it, if you can't, I'll stop it. When I would drive Millie and Angelo, once again, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, I would drive them. Lisa wasn't in the car. I would always use my voice recorder from my iPhone to record our conversations. Always.
Can I just say that's a really fine son-in-law that would drive with my dad.
Thank you. Wow, that's very kind.
I know, yes.
Because I drove him 5 hours.
I know. He could be maddening. This is true.
Okay, Angelo's the kind of father-in-law that sits in the back and tells you everything. Don't go that way. He goes, what's the GPS saying right now? What's it saying? I go, it's just saying go straight. He goes, no. Don't go that way. You got to go around. Everything I did was wrong, no matter what. And when he talks to you, I always made him sit in the back of the seat.
Yeah, and he would still give you the jadoinks.
He would hit me in the back of the head. Yeah. He would grab my shoulder. No, what are you doing? Hey, tell him that story. And he starts telling Millie the story about me, the story we just told, me in Vegas losing the money. He's telling Millie this. So you'll hear the woman's voice is Millie, and this is my father-in-law, Angelo, in the cars we drive wherever we're going.
$5,000. And Lisa went to the classroom to take a leak, and he lost $25,000.
I like how he goes, Lisa went to the bathroom to take a leak, and he lost $25,000. Hold on. Here the story continues.
Because he didn't put it away.
What was I supposed to do?
Put it away.
That was one time. I didn't even know it was $25,000.
Why do you know it was? When Lisa told you don't lose it, it was $1,000.
So she said, I'm going to the bathroom. Don't lose the money.
Yeah.
What Millie's not losing $25,000. She lost. How much the most you lose?
Well, what's the difference? You lost 25. She lost 120.
I know, but why are you hovering around her? Why didn't you go play poker?
I wasn't hovering around. I just happened to be there at one time.
Hear Millie in the background? He comes to check on me to see what he's doing. I mean, Angelo would gamble but if Millie was gambling, you what are you doing? I know what I'm doing. Just stay away. I know what I'm doing. Why didn't you check on him? So once again, we're in the car. Angelo's behind me, leaning up. My iPhone is recording, and Millie's next to me. And really, if you remember, Millie never really paid attention. She's never really been on Earth. She's like, I guess Angelo.
I think he wore her down.
Right, just like I wear you down. Right? I think, just be honest. You're living your mother's nightmare. You can be honest with me. I don't care. Because that's the way it is. I'm a good provider. Well, I mean, I was a good provider.
Oh, God.
Wait, let's listen to the rest of this. So, Angelo's in the car. He's telling a story about me losing $25,000 in Vegas when I only started with $100. Didn't even know it.
It's like $200. I says, oh, good. Give me $200. So that day, we went home with $200.
No, but
Usually, we go home with nothing. I said, isn't it great to have $200 so you can come back next time?
Yeah, see, now he's yelling at Millie because she had $200 but then lost that.
You got a point there. You get to come back.
Next time I don't go back with you.
Here's what I'd say if I were you, Millie. I would say this. If he asked you how much did you win, I would say 1/2 of whatever you really won.
I should just play it. I hate begging for money, John.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, don't hit my arm. I'm trying to drive.
And I have to beg
I give her the fucking money.
I have to beg for money I won. I hate it.
What do you mean you won? It's all money that we're living on it. You can't afford to go there,
the damn machine. Is that your money too?
You can't go to the casino.
Okay, I want you all to imagine me trying to drive like this, not only between that cacophony of crap that's going between left and right ear, but that fact that he's hitting me while he says, he enunciates his words and hits me. Lisa, by the way, is almost in tears laughing. That's the good news. That's the good news. Yeah, give me the money. It's like, oh my God, I didn't realize how annoying they were till I put these headphones on.
But see, that's what Lisa's saying. Hey, you guys look.
I may be dead next week. I'm going to spend this.
I may be dead next week. I'm going to spend, right. First of all, that's exactly what you should be saying. We all may be dead next week, so spend it all.
What?
Look at the eagle. Look at the eagle. See the eagle? Oh, you guys missed something right there, man.
What was it?
That was an eagle eating the carcass of a deer.
What a beautiful son-in-law moment. Look at that eagle eating the carcass. And once again, Millie wouldn't even look out the window. Yeah, there's a deer, so what?
It was.
What?
It was an eagle eating a carcass of a deer, an eagle. That was awesome.
I'd like to see that.
Should I drop you off right now and you can get out and go back and get it?
Now, the person that hit that deer, why didn't they take it?
Because they hit it. They can't take it. It's roadkill. I mean, I
Prepare to exit the highway in 2 miles.
Thank you.
You mean if you hit a deer, it's not yours?
Who could ever speak up?
What did she say, Jack?
He's yelling at the lady, the GPS lady, to speak up. That's how messed up Angelo is. She's yelling at the GPS, the navigation system, to speak up. Tell her to speak up. Oh, my God.
She just the next exit. That was awesome.
So
I'm going to drop you. I'm going to drop Millie off at one casino, and I'll take Angelo to another casino. And then you guys can meet and decide who's going to say who won what.
There's only one casino.
Oh, there's a lot of casinos.
You're kidding.
I can take you to 4 right now.
Yeah, the last time he went, he started a fire at the table.
I did not start a fire at the table.
Yeah, and then the focus on it, and the Yankees said, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm waiting for you to come and see because there's no fucking train."
Oh, I get because it was an Indian casino. I get the joke. So, but Angelo, I did not start a fire.
No, problem.
You said you could set up a smoke signal to bring the Indian dealer to us.
Oh boy!
You said that. I didn't say that. You said,
Exit the highway.
why don't we start a fire?
Oh my God, that's right. We went to an Indian casino, and Angelo said, "Start the smoke out of." You could smoke in the day back there, right? Start the smoke and get that Indian over here to get me a drink. Yeah. Now, see, if you tweeted that out, you'd already be arrested. Oh my God! So the bottom line is, I'm going to go to Vegas. Not only, and I'll tell you something else, Lee. I'm going to take my money with me to Vegas. You can go with me or not. I don't care. I'm going to spend every cent I can spend. Every cent. I'll take listeners with me.
Really?
If anyone's still alive, I will take you with me, and we'll all.
When are we going?
You're not going. You're not going. Do you remember when Angelo was pretended to be my bookie?
Yeah.
Angelo pretended to be my bookie.
We love to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, we'd get him on the air and say, Angelo, we're going to call you. Just act like a bookie, okay? Act like you're my bookie, okay?
Jerry, I got to make a bet here today. All right, we're gambling, all right?
Okay.
I got I make one every weekend, and I make one on Thursdays with my bookie. Hey, can you just dial my bookie up real quick? I just want to see if he's around. Hold on a second. What do you got for the Packers? Who are you going with on the Packers? What do you got on that?
I didn't look it, but I like the Packers.
You know who that is? That's how weird the show is. You know who that is? That's Jerry Marin, the mayor of Munchkinland, from The Wizard of Oz. The Munchkin's in the room with me while we're doing a bet with Angelo. That just doesn't even make sense. And I'm trying to figure out.
That's an accomplishment, though. That's a major accomplishment.
Guess what we did?
That doesn't just happen.
It doesn't.
Takes decades of building.
Hey, remember that time we did that big? Hey, we got your father-in-law. He's going to play a part of a bookie. You know what we need? We need the Munchkin. Let's get the Munchkin in there. If we get a Munchkin in there, a real Munchkin, the mayor of the Munchkin land, that is going to really put that bid over the top. I'm telling you, let's do that. Oh, and you know what? My staff, they would not even question it. It's like, oh, yeah, sounds good. Let's do it.
It's Packers in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, even if there's 7, I'll take the Packers.
Hold on a second. My bookie's ringing. Do you need a bookie? This guy's great, Nick.
Me no.
Do you need a bookie?
Yeah.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick, this is Johnny B. Can I ask a couple of quick questions?
Yeah, Nicky Scarf. Go ahead.
Hey, Nick, I got the Jerry Marin, the Munchkin in from The Wizard of Oz. It was in the Lollipop Guild. Remember that movie?
No, I never saw it.
All right. Yeah, there you go. All right. Hey, listen, I want to place a couple of bets. You got anything?
Wait. Hold your fucking wall. Hold your wall. Hold your
you
wall.
just swore. Hold on.
Oh, watch it. You're on the air.
Sir, you just swore.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey,
listen, you're into me for big money. 50 large.
All right, hold on a second, right? 50 large?
50 large, yeah. And it's out of my hands now.
Oh, wait a minute.
So before you want to do something, you listen. What do you want to do?
I want to just make 3 quick bets on 3
Wait a minute.
spotlight games, things that maybe.
All right, listen to me.
50 large?
50 large, and it's out of my hands.
Jerry.
Now, come Monday, you're going to get a visitor.
Okay, I you know what? I got a bad connection. I'm going to call you back, okay?
Call me right back.
All right. Yay.
Yeah.
50 large.
50 large. What does that mean? Thousands, I guess, huh?
Yeah, 50.
Munchkins don't like to hear the word large, so I'm surprised he wasn't offended by that.
Shut up!
Down. Oh, man.
Awful.
I don't know how I got into this.
Yeah, well.
And then he swears we're live on the loop, I think it was. He's like swearing.
You gotta set yourself how much you can lose.
Hello?
We called him again?
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, I know about the money. Can we not discuss that right now about the money I owe you?
But let me tell you where we're at, okay?
Yeah.
It's out of my hands now.
I understand that. Let's just talk about
Monday.
I know. Let's talk about the other games. Then I'll be able to make the money back, pay your people back. Everybody will be happy.
All right. Now, here's what I want you to do.
I'm
going to give you a good tip because I like it and I need my dough. Okay?
Right.
You could give it to another book or I'll take it and I'll lay it off.
All right.
The Saints are going to go marching and destroy the Vikings. Okay? One of those Viking guys is so whacked out on crack, it's out of control.
Okay, hold on a minute.
So wait a minute. Make the bet and get even. You hearing me?
Yeah, I know I'm hearing you, but it's the Saints and the Vikings. The Saints are like 30-point favorites.
They're only 14. You take it with 16, and you'll get even. Then you could go play with your puts and forget about it with sports.
Wait a minute, Nick.
Forget about it with sports. You don't know what you're doing.
I know I don't. That's why I use you. Jerry, write this down. Tell you what, Jerry.
Yes.
Who's this Jerry?
Jerry from the Wizard of Oz, the movie you never saw. He was a lollipop.
Tell him to talk to the wizard, and you'll get the same news.
Yeah.
What is he? But I don't want your action. You're out of business. You sell your mother.
All right, gotta go. Thanks.
He was great.
This is Jonathan Brandmeier.
I forgot that. He was really good.
He's good. That Angelo was
He
good.
was channeling all his Brooklyn roots there.
Yeah, everything he wanted to do, he did in that moment. That's fantastic. All right, Lee, thanks for the coffee.
Oh, yeah. I won't be doing it again.
Come on. Here, take the. Wait.
I'm definitely gonna do Nancy Sinatra now.
You may not want to.
What? I wonder what she's like now. Okay, Angelo.
And you're not getting anything. Everybody thinks you're dead. They do. They go, oh, he's still alive?
Yeah. I gotta stay alive to 95. Let's write that down. I gotta stay alive past 95. Past 95. That's how long I gotta stay alive.
And you're not getting anything.
Yeah.
And you're not getting anything.
Thank you, Angelo. Jeez.
And you're not getting anything. Everybody thinks you're dead.
Everybody thinks I'm dead. What a father-in-law. Guess who's dead? You are, not me. You're the one dead. Who won that fight? Me. I win. You're dead, Ange. I'm not. That's right. Oh, man, what a family. I got to tell you, that Italian family stuff, it's brutal. It's just brutal. But so lovely. So nice. I forgot how good he was with that stuff.
Well, you know, when you talk to him, I mean, and when we hear him,
yeah,
it's always over dinner, and he's just, he's just rambling and stuff. But I mean, there he knows what he was doing. He was focused, and he was completely happening.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. That's something else. Oh, what a guy! What a guy! Let me get some calls in here, and we'll get ready to blow out of here. Where's that guy that sent me? That was a funny sweet potato pie. That was funny, man. There's a video of somebody opening up Sweet Potato Pie because last episode we had Phil Rosenthal on from Somebody Feed Phil, which fantastic show, delightful man, Phil Rosenthal on Netflix if you want to see that. I watched a great Netflix movie last night with Gerard Butler. I forgot what it was called.
Fallen Angel?
No. The one where they robbed the Los Angeles bank. There's never been robbed before.
Right.
That was
I
great.
haven't seen it. But Netflix, every Friday they add new movies and stuff. And really, there's so much to watch on there. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just great. Bill Burr, watched him again. Yeah, Bill Burr's going to join us next week. Bill Burr is, I love that comic. All right, hold on a minute. I'm supposed to take some calls. Hello, go ahead, please. Hello?
Johnny.
Yeah, buddy. Sorry about that. You guys have been on hold. 8335JB show. The phone's wide open. They're all yours. Go. I'll take a couple calls. Go. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, how does your wife handle the voice after all these years? Because she sounds nothing like that.
I know. That's the one part about it, man.
She's going to kill you the day before you turn 95.
No, that's the problem with bringing her on the show now. She's ruined that for me. To me, that is, you know what I mean?
All you got to do is just laugh, Johnny. Laugh.
What's that guy? Is that the Laughing Loon? The Laughing Loon. I love that guy. Hello, 8335JB show.
Johnny B. It's Alan from downstate Illinois.
How you doing? What, downstate Illinois? That is really...
Downstate Illinois.
No, but downstate
I was
Illinois...
calling for the men who...
Wait a minute. Where is downstate... Where in downstate Illinois are we talking about?
About midway down. I'm right around Springfield, Jacksonville, Illinois.
Because I told you, like 55...
You go down to St. Louis, you pass by me about 30 miles away.
Yeah, I hate that 55 South, man. I hate it.
Oh, it is boring all the way down.
So boring, man. Oh, my God. But go ahead.
I live out in the middle of all that boredom. So
yeah, and you talk about stopping for the restroom, man. You got to be careful when you're stopping in 55 South. That's some of the crummiest restrooms I've ever seen in my life.
Well, actually, I was calling for the men who sit when they pee support group. Am I too late for that?
No, go ahead.
Okay, my name's Alan. I sit when I pee. I'm 6'5". It's like I'm shooting from the men's tees, and a guy who's 5'9" is shooting from the ladies' tees. I got a long way to go to hit that bowl.
Yeah.
So I sit. It's a lot neater. It's a lot easier.
I don't know why women wouldn't welcome it. Why wouldn't women welcome that?
Noise.
Yeah. All right.
I know it. At 3 a.m., my wife used to complain, "You make so much noise, you wake me up." So I started sitting about 10 years ago.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
It's so much easier. It's so much easier. So, hey, the movie Buzz was trying to think of is Den of Thieves. Love it.
Say it again. Oh, that's it. No, I was trying to think of it. That's the one I watched.
You were trying to think of it.
Yeah,
Den of Thieves. Yeah,
that's the one where where Gerard Butler goes with that gang, and they're he's a cop, but they're trying to stop these guys from robbing the biggest bank that's never been robbed before.
And they figure it out, but then there's a double cross, and then another double cross, and it's awesome.
No. Don't say it.
Oh, it's double cross all over the place.
But let me ask you a question
You'll never see it coming.
You will never see that ending coming. I really enjoyed that movie. It's called what again?
Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves.
Hey, I got a couple of quick band jokes for you.
Excuse me, band jokes?
Band jokes. You know how you can tell a lead guitar player's car on the highway?
No.
Got the domino sign on top of it.
It's got the what on it?
The Domino's sign on top of it.
No, wait. I like that one. What is it called again?
All right.
Give it to me. Give it to me nice and clean.
Guitar player's car on the highway.
No.
How can you tell a lead guitar player's car on the highway?
I don't know how.
Got the Domino sign on top of it.
Got the Domino sign on top of it.
You know what you call a drummer without a girlfriend?
No.
Homeless.
Keep going. Come on, how many you got?
How many lead singers does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many lead singers does it take?
One.
Yes.
One. He holds the bulb over his head and the world revolves around him.
Keep going. Come on. He's doing this off the top of his head.
What's the difference between a frog and a trombonist walking down the street?
What?
The frog's going to a gig.
What's the range? What's the range of a tuba? What's the range of a tuba? Oh, he hung up on me? No, wait a minute. Dude.
Oh, he went out on the high note.
Buzz, what's the range of a tuba? Oh, yeah, he went out on the right way.
I don't know, Johnny. What's the difference between what?
What's the range of a tuba?
Oh, the range of a tuba. What is it?
20 yards if you got a good arm. What's the difference between a cello and a coffin?
What?
The coffin has the corpse inside. How do you get a guitar player to play softer?
How?
Give him sheet music. What's the difference between a violin and a viola?
What?
A violin burns longer. Why does a violinist carry a viola case in his car?
No idea.
So she can use handicap parking. Now, I got to tell you something. And when you're doing a joke between a viola, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, a viola and a violin, that's pretty inside. Hey, are those musicians here tonight? Like Steve Bart. Are the musicians here tonight? Oh, you don't get that? Okay, I got it. All right, ready? How do you get two piccolo players to play perfect unison?
No idea.
Shoot one. How many drummers does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
None. They have machines to do it. What's the difference between a female vocalist and a terrorist?
I can't imagine.
You can negotiate with a terrorist. Oh, we've both been there.
Yeah.
Why do bagpipers walk when they play?
Why?
To get away from the sound.
I knew that one.
That's a good one. It's great to watch the Wisconsin Symphony Orchestra play, especially when they clear the saliva from their instruments. Funny thing is, that's the string section.
This show's a laugh riot.
It's a laugh riot. That's right. You'll get it in your hand on demand on Monday. The podcast comes out, the radio showcast. If you want to keep up, sign up. That's how you're going to find out where we are. Sign up, brandmeyershow@gmail.com. Facebook and Twitter at Brandmeyer Show. We're out there somewhere. And brandmeyershow.com is really where you're going to go for everything you're looking for. Right there. That's it. I should go out on a high note, too.
I'm taking being a real citizen. What did I do wrong?
Nothing. That's all right. Don't worry about it. And you have a voicemail you can use, too, when you want to get those great routines like you just heard from that guy. 833-LOON-LINE. 833-LOON-LINE. Let me give you a recipe for the weekend from a listener. This is called the Jagger-Teeny recipe. Are you ready? Listen up.
All right, you take a cork, you put it in the Jägermeister, and then you take a bike pump, and you put the needle through the cork. You pump the air through the bottle until it gets all nice and steamy, and then you take the cork out, and then you inhale the fumes from the Jägermeister, and then that's how you get drunk.
That's too much
work. I see. I see what you're doing. Okay, good. That's way too much work. That didn't even make sense, that recipe. Let me hear this again.
No, it didn't.
No, hold on a second.
All right, you take a cork, you put it in the Jägermeister, and then you take a bike pump, and you put the needle through the cork. You pump the air through the bottle until it gets all nice and steamy, and then you take the cork out, and then you inhale the fumes from the Jägermeister, and then that's how you get drunk.
That's too much work.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Buzz is right. Who's going to do that? That's ridiculous. Just have a beer.
Well, so long as we've got some time to kill, I think I'll have a beer.
Good.
We don't have no beer, just tequila.
What's tequila?
Yeah, it's like beer.
Yeah, it's like beer.
What's tequila?
It's like beer.
Tequila. 3 tequilas. I think I'll have a beer.
Buzz, you want a beer?
If it's like beer, we'll have some.
I'll take a beer.
Well,
okay, beer, tequila. Everybody's got one.
Sure.
3 tequilas for everybody.
A beer. Tequila.
Sure, amigo.
What's tequila?
Thanks for listening wherever you are in the world.
Beer.
On the Brandmeyer broadcast system.
Beer.
We don't have
Later.
no beer.
Forget it. 3 tequilas.
Yeah, it's like beer.
Tequila. 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 Beer.
No, vodka.
One day I was partying in my basement, and I always used to get, pissed off inside because I would want to party really heavy, and no one else would, you know. And then all of a sudden Mark came over, and it's either I had a bottle of vodka or he had a bottle of vodka. But anyway, we were drinking vodka, and I was so happy that I found someone who would drink vodka with me, you know. So and then Mark would drink vodka with me all the time. We'd you know, I'd go over there all the time, and we'd buy a fifth of vodka, and we'd share it, you know. And that really made me happy.
That'll do it for this edition of the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast. Listen to Johnny B streaming and get Showcast episodes on demand at brandmeiershow.com. You can also get Brandmeier on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and just about anywhere podcasts can be found. Be sure to subscribe, and if you like what you hear, leave a 5-star review. Follow us for news, updates, and all current Showcast episodes, now replaying 24/7 on the Brandmeier broadcast stream at brandmeiershow.com. And be sure to follow Johnny B on Facebook at facebook.com/Brandmeier Show. Leave Johnny B a voicemail at 833-LOON-LINE. That's 833-566-6546. The Loon Line's open 24 hours a day for entertaining, not complaining. I'm Jimmy Mack. Hey, if you're into Star Wars, check out my show, Rebel Force Radio, featuring Star Wars news, commentary, and celebrity interviews at rebelforceradio.com. Thanks for listening to the Jonathan Brandmeier Showcast. In the air, everywhere. Kalik.